That's kind of ghetto.
What?
Your improvised explosive device there.
That's not IED. Go over there. You're on the right side of the mic, hon.
I don't care.
It's for the continuity sake of the audio for the viewer.
Is this the right one?
Yes, that's the only one.
Well, I don't know. There's just random shit strewn about all the time.
Hello, everybody. Let me open this away from the mic. So I don't have to do it later.
Hello, sweetness.
And welcome back to me and Yoshi's stream of Endless Ocean. We had a little bit of a panic moment because in my infinite...
You had a little bit of
panic. Okay, I had a panic moment. While I was setting up the stuff on Twitch for this, I was watching the old video for the title, and I blanked out, like... Me and Yoshi started talking about something, I looked back, I'm like, wait, didn't we fucking have saved data for this?
I'm pretty sure it auto-saves, so...
So, of course, I'm, like, panicking, because I'm like, we just lost, like, you know, an entire stream's worth of, like, stuff. And jokes. And sass. And now Yoshi is... Oh, you can't night dive.
Not yet, I can't.
It's too dangerous at night. And as Puma... Yeah, Yoshi is currently trying to,
I am being attacked by a cat.
Puma is trying to find her stream spot. Okay, this finally. So, Yoshi is off tomorrow.
Ah!
We are likely not going to be streaming because of the extra day off we weren't expecting. Tomorrow, when I get home from work, I'm going to start kind of taking down stuff off the walls. And tomorrow evening, we are going to be kind of rearranging our recording area for, you know, a few things. One of the big things will eventually be the webcam will show up on certain streams. No! Yoshi's not thrilled about that, so... Oh, Puma's licking him. No. Puma likes to lick people. She gives, as we call it, kisses. I thought you were like giggling or squealing or in terror at the fact that eventually we'll have a webcam.
Well, I'd be giggling at that. I'd be just yelling.
Well, Yoshi will probably likely be wearing a mask. He's kind of our group's Ninja Brian in both the intelligence and sass department.
I don't have a PhD.
Not a PhD, but yeah.
I used to be smart.
You know what? Let's just keep it on Haley Westernaw.
Well, it's going to be Haley either way.
Well,
it's either Haley or the neutral one. I'm trying to remember how to advance the story at this point, because it has been quite a few years.
Wait, there's an actual story?
Yeah, there's a story.
So,
well,
you did bring up the...
There is a chain of events that is a story. You notice I don't have any of those songs yet, which they're all unlocked by that. I don't have... Ooh.
Majestic C flat flat.
Let me remember how to play for a moment.
You remember how to draw water dongs? That's the important part.
Yeah, I think I can do that. Hello, friend.
Well, Majestic C flat flat.
Did you like the pets? Yes.
So, actually, on this note, so I actually absolutely am terrified of the water. I cannot swim, and people are like, "Oh, it's because you panic." It's like, no, I actually fucking sink. If I try to do the entire lay flat and float thing, I go down.
Something ain't right with you, dear.
There's a lot of things not right with me.
Fat is buoyant.
Maybe it's a little lead. Metal plates in my knee. I don't fucking know.
No.
But no, I legitimately cannot swim, and I don't like water. Like, I'm not, like, opposed to, like, I bathe and stuff, but, like, in pools, I tend to...
Gee whiz.
Well, like, if I say I don't like water, some people are like...
Yeah, I guess some people might have said, yeah, he never showers. Be like, yeah,
he's a disgusting, filthy animal. So
I wouldn't put up with that, sorry.
Yeah. Like, in pools, I stay in the,
Map, help me. I don't know what my buttons do. Oh my god.
Hit plus?
Plus.
Hit minus?
Minus. 1. There it is.
Okay.
I did it! There's only so many buttons to press, and I managed to get it wrong pretty much every time possible until I found the right one.
But,
Ooh, a shark. Let's go piss it off.
We've, over the years, Yoshi's been trying to warm me up to, aquatic-y stuff, which, honestly, I think you should be a marine biologist if you're as knowledgeable as all the stuff. We went to Underwater World at, you know, Mall of America, which is kind of meh.
And
we've been to the...
yeah, they put it all away, too.
The Shed Aquarium?
Yeah, that was... We went in the winter, but... So... I grew up on Monterey, so... I guess I can tell... Q grew up on the London Zoo, so pretty much every zoo he sees is a sad disappointment for him.
I like... Well, I'll take the bet. No, I like Como Parks because they actually give a shit about the animals.
Yeah, but at the same time, compared to London,
it's
nothing
tiny,
compares. So.
If you ever come to Minneapolis, I highly recommend going to support Como Park Zoo. This might as well be our fucking...
There's also the Zoo of Minnesota that's pretty big, too.
I have never actually been there.
I haven't either.
It's an
If
apple
only I
pie.
had my birthday off. Hmm? What is
If
shave?
only I had my birthday off.
What is shave?
Actually,
Fuck.
so speaking of, next week is Yoshi's birthday weekend. Unfortunately, his job decided to fuck him. So,
More than usual.
Ironically, his birthday stream is going to be Silent Hill. I was debating switching it, but I wanted to keep the pattern going. So Yoshi's probably going to be shoving, a giant cake in his mouth while I'm murdering whatever the hell I'm doing next time.
But yes, because of that, every zoo is a disappointment to him that we've been to. My last two hopes are the Henley Doorly in Omaha, which we'll probably take a vacation and visit because it is quite good.
Is your mom, possibly moving down to Omaha?
She may be moving to Omaha, so we could probably visit her while we're there, too.
Yeah, his mom's the only real family I have, so,
it's kind of our mama.
Yeah,
that's not saying much.
Let's talk about my parents. I feel like every time we talk about my parents, it just kind of kills my mood for the stream.
Anyway, there's also the San Diego Zoo and the Wild Animal Park, which is immense. Although, I admit, going back as an adult, it was no longer near as large and intimidating as it was when I was a kid. Is that a cave? Let's go play in it.
Why did the air thing come up again? Foot thing?
I do not know.
Because it was perfectly fine. Oh.
You motherfucker.
Oh, it also doesn't really go anywhere. Look at the map.
Yeah, I see.
It's just like, yeah,
but I want to go play in it.
I guess next
There's
time...
a mysterious cave. Anytime there's a mysterious opening, I must shove my body into it. There are many sea flap-flaps.
Many sea flap-flaps. Play with them.
Deal with it.
Is
anything unique over here? Nope.
Interesting. I have to cut my Wi-Fi on because my phone decided the chat needed to cut off.
Well, that's not helpful.
Well...
I wish I could swim with the map up. I guess I'll roam. Wait, where did?
So if you folks are talking in chat right now, sorry, I can't read it because eventually our friend Dill, who's one of our
not
mods,
a pickle.
Thankfully not a pickle, he was making us a modified laptop to help out with streaming and stuff like that because Yoshi's old one, which we were going to use for this, the motherboard died on, so that's why we kind of rushed to build him a PC.
Yippee! Kaboom!
Which killed all of our fucking funds at the time.
Fucking Alienware.
And unfortunately, the netbook his mom gave us...
Bird!
Fucking penguin?
Bird!
What the fuck are those?
That ain't no penguin, dear.
The shit are those?
Here, let's annoy it.
Can you feed them or something so they'll stay still for like 3 seconds?
Probably not. They're after the fish. Yeah, it's a Kamar.
What the fuck is a Kamar? What the fuck is this? Damn, nature, you scary.
They're dive birds, hon. That's what they do.
That's not diving. That's fucking like spelunking underwater and shit.
If you hit with enough speed, that's how they swim. So they dive with enough speed to hit, go flying through, catch what fish they can, and then surface.
This is me and Yoshi. Me, computer tech nerd, game designer, coding idiot. Yoshi, knowledgeable about fucking nature and shit.
I got a fragment of the story.
So what? You have to get storyboard fragments in order to progress the story?
I don't remember. I think that would be kind of silly, but...
As we're listening to the soothing sounds of Haley Westerma.
Well, that's
is Wuthering Heights in
primarily...
this?
No.
I feel like I should have said last stream. All I'm out. No Wuthering Heights.
I'm trying to remember. I think Shenandoah is in this.
Scarborough Fair?
I don't think she does Scarborough Fair.
I like her cover.
I mean, she's done it, but it isn't in here that I remember.
It's on my MP.
She does one's called the Benedictus. That's the terrifying one. Because it's got a massive climax to the point where it terrifies you. It's a jump scare, essentially.
Okay, so how about this? When you finally get the ability to do that, if we have that song unlocked, then we go down to the creepy part.
That is where it unlocks, actually.
All
it
right.
is intentionally a dramatic song for a dramatic reveal that's meant to scare you shitless.
I'm fine with this.
And be like, oh my fucking god.
Wait, Yoshi, you were playing a horror game.
In essence, except for there isn't any real danger. Unlike 2, where you can be bludgeoned to death by sharks, because everybody knows sharks attack by beating you in the head with their tails.
Puma can bludgeon you to death with love.
Even Puma looks annoyed, just staring at me like, did you really just say that? Like, yes, someone thought that was a good idea, dear.
So, since we're just kind of talking at this point while you're
wandering.
Last night, me and Yoshi finally picked up our physical copy of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I mean, I think I have it owned digitally on every console, but, I always want to support Edmund Macmillan in this fantastic game.
I forgot how fucking huge these things are.
And I was watching Yoshi clip through a fucking ray, which is amazing.
What?
It's so I was showing Yoshi the extras, and we don't have the webcam, so I can't show it.
Stickers.
No, I'm more impressed with. So me and Yoshi are very big fans of
old school.
Old school, especially since inside of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, there is a gold leaf instruction book for the Switch with all the hand-drawn illustrations. It makes it look like an old NES manual. Is that Kane that has the fez? I forget. I forgot all the names of his brothers, alter egos, whatever you want to call it.
Eat, stupid.
But it's just one of those. I'm looking through this, and they have all the sketches, and it's very, very obvious a huge nod to Zelda. Right there, Yoshi?
Yeah. Boomerangs, candles.
Sad onion.
Look at the little tiny thing. Come here.
But it's just one of those. There is so. This is the kind of stuff I want to do when I release a manual. Is I want to make a.
I found a thing.
I still think you should get a saltwater aquarium, Yoshi.
Those are very high maintenance.
I could talk to my buddy Dell. He knows like shit about
Those are very high maintenance.
Also, Puma would probably try to.
We can't keep our stovetop clean, much less deal with aquariums.
We can't even keep our cat clean.
Our cat does a shitty job keeping herself clean.
But yes, as Yoshi was saying, there are some amazing stickers, and it's the whole reason I wanted to get one before they did like a reissue, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Ooh, here's your penguins, I think.
Fuck yeah!
I'm here. Hello.
Those are not. Those are not slide penguins. I am sad.
Gentu.
What the fuck? I'm gonna look up here.
I was trying to track them, but it's different. I hate you. I don't think real ones will let me get that close.
But yes, for those of you who want a really, really challenging roguelike adventure game.
Ooh.
Did you find something?
I found death. I don't think I've seen that fish before either. I'm gonna go get it.
This is death?
I don't know. It just randomly stopped, so it's a canyon of some sort. Okay, off I go then.
Wild Channel. Is it like the Wild Bunch, but just very straight ahead?
I don't know. No, it's the Wild Bunch all day, every day. The Wild Channel.
We're yeah. So.
Okay.
What? So you were swimming into an open area and it showed you a channel?
Yeah, the channel's up to the other direction.
It came into
I want to get this area a bit first, and then... Okay. Especially that weird little appendix there, if you... I'm kind of curious what's over there.
Treasure.
Aliens that are going to laser me.
I really should go back to that Doom mod, shouldn't I?
Demacia...
The Ancient Aliens one I was playing.
Is this the right way? Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Tomorrow, if
no,
we get done in time, I will stream that, and Yoshi can sit there. You can join me on the Doom stream. I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna play random stuff with myself. It's normally gonna be Mondays, but with all the random crap that's been going on. Did you turn around?
No, it's up here somewhere. The map says so. I just don't know if I can reach it.
Or...
Because I don't think... the sand gets too shallow, so I don't think I can go that way. Yeah. I can't reach that.
Huh. Lame.
How curious.
I'm pretty sure in real life you could scuba dive up to that.
Well, you could just walk to.
Yeah. But
then again, in real life, you shouldn't change depths quite as rapidly as I do either. Bends are serious business.
Okay, so what are the bends?
Essentially, your body gets used to certain pressures. If you change pressures too rapidly, you depressurize. It's basically a complicated systemic damage to multiple areas because of the quick change in pressure. Mark mentioned something similar. It's like a lot of deep sea creatures can't survive on the surface because the pressure is just too weak, so they actually die.
So you found something else now?
Collecting... Apparently I found another landmark.
So... Sorry.
So basically, at this point, the struggle for aquariums, if they want to exhibit deep-sea species, not only do we not know shit about their behavior for the most part, because I think there's, like 2 submersibles that can get deep enough to actually even see them. Which is why we discover new species every single dive. A friend! But, because of that, most aquariums need, like, really specialized tanks to even try and deal with it.
And they have to be pressurized?
They would have to be, like, super pressurized, really dark. I imagine... Actually, most creatures of the deep can't see for shit, because there's no point to.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. We own 3 Switch games, Yoshi. What is the most visible title that you can easily read from a distance.
I can't read any of that, dude.
No. I was gonna go with Binding of Isaac because it's bold, thick print.
Yell at me.
Well, no, it's Breath of the Wild is like a really thin print on this.
No, it's telling me I can't go any further.
And Bomberman is kind of the ugliest fucking font I've ever seen.
Most of them have either no eyes, really pitiful eyes, or the few that do have eyes have like fucking ginormous ones because they're desperate for...
Oh, those that one crazy fucking fish in Finding Nemo?
The anglerfish?
Is that an anglerfish?
The one with the glowy shit?
Yeah.
That's an anglerfish.
Those
use bioluminescence. Basically, anything
those are
in the
terrifying as shit.
Things are drawn to the light because it usually indicates something's moving, and it's usually food. So some will use that to attract prey, like the anglerfish draws them in towards his mouth and then pulls it away and eats them. There's some that use it to communicate with each other. There's even really cool ones that can shoot essentially a depth charge of bioluminescence that explodes somewhere else. And that'll cause their predators to chase the depth charges instead of finding them. There are a few that can basically make, like, glue.
Okay, I'm going to ask this really quick. You say shoot a depth charge?
It's like an explosive packet that lights up after it's left them for a while.
It's
very cool adaptation.
I'm not arguing that point. It's just like I'm trying to wrap my head around that, and the only thing I can think about is some form of ejaculate.
Essentially. I'm not sure the mechanism. We'd have to actually get closer to studying. We've seen them do it, but we haven't...
I'm sorry, folks. I just said ejaculate on the stream. But it's the only word I can think about
to describe
that. Well, that's
where I'm going next anyway.
Ejaculating?
There's one that makes like a glue. When something attacks it, it'll actually shoot bioluminescent glue and then spin around in it. And it'll stick to whatever attacks them. Now that thing is coated in bioluminescent glue. So its predators can find it and kill it. So it's essentially made vulnerable by attacking something else.
I'm gonna grab my tablet real quick. So the chat's up on my cell. I want to look up some of this, creepy ass deep sea fishing stuff. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. So there's like a million messages on the tablet.
Well, there's two friends.
I don't use the tablet that often, folks. So there's like
a goby and a
bajillion messages here.
There's a prawn in there. See if we can lure him out.
The prawn's going off, Martha.
See him?
Apparently you're terrifying him.
Well, yeah, they are kind of skittish.
All I can think there we go. And we're coming back to fucking Danger 5 again. The beginning of season 2. Carter and
I don't recall at the moment.
Okay, so at the beginning of season 2, Carter and Pizza Luce's menu. That's where my tablet opened. Our favorite pizza place that unfortunately is not in our neck of the woods. So they're getting married, and he's playing this like schmaltzy, I'm saying schmaltzy because that's what the closed captioning says. And his parents are Muppets, and of course they're vulgar, crass little fuckers like Meet the Feebles. For
Whale.
How are you? Actually, what the hell is our character's name?
Pokey Shark. Pokey Shark.
I'm going to eat you. And that...
Whoa, that flounder's having a bad day.
What the fuck?
That flounder just came for me at light fucking speed.
It's like, sup, buddy?
What is this? Is it Bailey?
No, the whale and that flounder are like best mates. And he's just like, dude, let's go fucking get some bitches, go to a bar.
Check out this weird seal I found.
It's like... I imagine them just like talking shit now. Sorry, but
yeah, I wouldn't have got that one.
What would you call it? Deep sea
bioluminescent adaptations. Maybe. Good luck spelling that.
Okay,
but
thankfully Google did a pretty good.
Come here.
Okay.
Hi, helper. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to follow you.
I'm just gonna look at the images. So let's see how terrifying the deep sea is. Fuck. This looks like some Mass Effect shit.
Yeah, that's cool shit. A lot of the deep sea a lot of stuff in our horror and sci-fi is inspired by deep sea species.
That's a fair assessment. My favorite is the fact that there's a tag at the top of Google when you Google search deep sea bioluminescence. At least in my this is a Nook. What the fuck is this? This is a Nook, right? We got this when we went to Dragon Con because we had like no fucking anything.
What's attacking me?
It says vampire squid. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's still here. All
right. Like, hey, are you Ariel? Hey, you want to go find some sporks? You can comb your hair.
Hi, friend. I love how a flounder's called a flounder when he's not a flounder.
Yeah, what the fuck is flounder? A clownfish?
No, he's yellow and blue, I believe. So maybe some angelfish, but it's most certainly not.
So yeah, these pictures are kind of terrifying, and I do horror.
Ooh, bell jellies.
Oh well, that's a picture I could go the rest of my life without ever seeing again. The anglerfish.
Yeah, those things are fucking terrifying. They're actually not as big as they look, but there's...
Or the crazy-ass eels.
And we don't know what's aggressive towards humans because humans have no chance of surviving at those depths. So, I mean, our submersibles barely survive at that depth. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff down there, but also terrifying. Like the goblin shark.
What the fuck's a goblin shark? Okay, I'm gonna fucking look this up.
6 gills and goblins are both deep-sea species, I believe.
Goblin.
The goblin shark might make you laugh. It's pretty ineffectual looking.
The shit taco is that?
That's a goblin shark.
This is why I wish we had a live editor, because I could show this to like them and be like, "This is a goblin shark.
That's
This
a
looks
goblin
like
shark. Like a fucking Pinocchio.
This looks like something Trauma Films would do if they were going to make Goblin 3.
Except for it's real.
Except for it's real. This is amazing and absolutely stupid, and I love it. It's like the least scary shark I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of scary shit in my day.
I believe they are aggressive, but they'll never be in the same environment with people, as far as we can tell. Tempered. There's also 6 gills, which are highly aggressive.
SIX gills?
6 gills, yeah, like the number.
Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't like...
They're, I think,
6 gills.
Quote-unquote, the most ancient species.
Oh, so 6... Wow, hold on, 6 gills?
The 6 gill shark, yes.
Huh, remember how I said they took like a gill of blood one time?
That, the measurement?
Yeah, actually it brings up the measurement for 6 gills of blood. That's a lot of blood.
What was that, 760 milliliters?
Yeah.
Almost a liter.
Blunt nose 6 gill shark.
Yeah.
He kind of looks derpy.
A lot of sharks look derpy, but they're also mean.
This one looks like he's fucking smiling. Look at this shit. He's like...
Before he kills you, yes.
So it is a violent shark?
I believe they're aggressive. I'm not for sure. I think...
So are you saying you're going to be our little Jotaro Kujo in our group?
I don't understand that.
He's marine biologist in JoJo.
Oh, but I'm not.
You should be. I think you should. I honestly think you should, like, look into going to school for that.
But the shark that's responsible for the most human deaths is actually not particularly aggressive. So.
Which one is? The
white tip reef shark. They are open ocean sharks that basically kill shipwreck survivors and eat them all.
Oh, like that shitty movie,
Those would be white tips.
Fuck, what the hell's that?
So people are terrified, and probably should be, like, great whites and tiger and bull sharks and shit. Because they have a lot of near-shore attacks, but the scary ones are the fucking, the white tips kill more people. And even altogether, their total kills are not even a drop in the bucket to how many we kill.
So it's open water. This is the movie I was thinking about.
Sail fin.
It is the most boring fucking movie I've ever watched. It's about this couple that they go scuba diving around the Great Barrier Reef, and the Outer Edge Dive Company apparently left behind because the boat crew didn't take an accurate head count. So these two are chilling out there, and the movie ends with essentially one of them being pulled under and I guess eaten by a shark, and then it's implied the other one does as well, and like the end credits of the movie, they're like cutting open the shark and like some of their shit's inside the shark.
Yep.
It's a very stupid movie. It so you have like survival movies like 128 Hours, which is a very good movie.
Is it still the Deep Valley? It is, isn't it?
Probably.
Fuck me, I'm not going down there. Nope.
But then you have movies like this. It's just like Is
that a wobegon?
But isn't Lake Wobegon in Minnesota?
It's also a fish.
Really?
The monkfish.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, they're ugly as shit.
Who the hell named these things? Like, did Darwin just I'm just gonna put a camera down there? That is fucking terrifying. I'm calling you a monkfish because you look like a fucking...
Because I hate monks.
French monk. You look like you make chartreuse and drink it all day, and it looks like you're wearing a robe. You're a monkfish. It's like, it has nothing to do with anything. It's just like some guy just randomly named stuff.
All I know is people eat them.
Really?
Monkfish, yeah.
The only fish I eat is mahi-mahi, and mahi-mahi is brilliant.
They're big open ocean fish, I believe, the mahi-mahi.
Yeah. Every time we go out to eat and they have it, I order it.
Ooh! Spider crab.
Oh, fuck me.
They're big suckers. Actually, you've seen one before. You've actually seen a real one at Chicago. Or Georgia.
Was that a spider crab?
Was it Chicago? Georgia? Whatever it was. It was the one that took up that whole tank.
Is it the one I'm like, nope, and I literally like turned around and walked off?
You didn't seem all that bothered by it.
No, I think I saw it. I think I saw it in Chicago too. I think that's the first time I walked away because it was just like nothing, and then leg, and I walked away.
They can get pretty big.
If it was the one I was thinking, I was looking at something and I was trying to like look at a fish, and then suddenly crab leg, and I literally pieced out.
I think they keep them out of tanks with other ones because they will
eat them.
Yeah, I don't.
I was trying to find something. It was like a dark ass tank. They wouldn't listen to the jellyfish exhibit, even though we paid for the fucking passes.
That was another mark against them for sure.
I would have taken a mark against the fact that it was balls deep cold, and we were dealing with a million fucking kids.
Yeah, that was also not fun, but that's not necessarily their fault. So.
Yeah, we're not saying we're against kids. We're just against other people's kids. If me and Yoshi,
fuck your kids.
If me and Yoshi have kids, I imagine like eventually we do like a father kid stream, introduce them to good games.
We disagree on what makes a good game.
Actually, that's what would make the kid well-rounded in his video game education, now wouldn't it?
Or schizophrenic. That's
so,
not what Yoshi said.
Schizophrenic? Okay, we probably shouldn't use schizophrenic.
What's the proper term? We'll say discombobulated.
Yeah, I was going to say, we probably shouldn't use mental illness names to describe,
Unfortunately, that's the parlance, so...
Yeah, no. It is something that we should try to actively avoid.
Like alcohol?
I will fail to avoid this purposely.
Is that a different kind? Yes, a different kind. Come here.
No, on Twitter I had a vague conversation with Anna Atrophy about...
Yay!
It was like, that conversation basically boiled down to, you should never use the word schizophrenic in your review of a video game. And like, what about the controls being schizophrenic? Like, 1 minute they do one thing, and the next minute they do not do the same thing. She's like, understandable, but you probably still shouldn't use it. Because that was the best way I could describe it. Like, for example, some of the old American-made action RPGs of the Genesis and Super Nintendo era. Like,
I guess I understand it to a degree, but I guess I don't understand how far that'll extend. It's kind of like, can we not use the word, like, crippled to describe a control? You
can't use the word spaz in Europe. Apparently it means, like, it's like a mental... It's like an insult to...
Well, yeah, spastic, but...
I forget what mental illness it's a...
I'm not sure if it's really... I thought it was just like a symptom.
No, it's like a... It's like... I say spaz all the time, but... And I'm sorry for any European fans who are offended by that, but... I've been saying it since, like, the 80s, because my dad used to say spaz a lot, but my dad's also kind of a...
Well, there's a degree of not trying to be offensive, and there's a degree of looking to be offended. So, yeah. I don't know. There are active efforts we can take to not be offensive, but at the same time, someone's always going to
we're giving the good old college dropout try to not be,
Someone's triggered that parrot is bi.
You know what, in all honesty, I want to trigger one person with something absolutely stupid.
Like that parrot being bi? He's also colorful, so he's both bi and gay at the same time somehow.
Something like that. Oh, so, stupid thing. Remember when I worked at that, low-end retail store as the furniture manager?
Oh, yeah, that dump.
So I used to hang out in the parking lot on my breaks in the car and listen to music, and I'd eat stuff, and there were these two seagulls.
Oh, your friends, yeah.
Yeah,
what'd you name them?
Leon and Claire.
Yeah.
Because it was specifically two birds. I don't know if they're male or female. I just named Leon and Claire because they always hung out together.
The means to find that out is usually intrusive.
I don't want to do anything involving that. What the fuck is that?
That's a plant. Oh, no. That might be species of anemone. Anemone.
Between heaven and earth? Where are we going to fucking, like, ancient, like, the Three Kingdoms, China?
I want to know what that is, but I
won't let you. Okay, so...
I got the pulse things.
So back to my,
there it is.
Story time. So I used to hang out, and I ended up having to ask Commander Holly, because I know shit about birds, and she's, like, the only person to know that knows anything about birds. And I'm like, is it cool if, seagulls eat donuts? And she's like, well, they're scavengers. I guess don't give them chocolate.
Whatever,
like, okay, cool. So...
Really, chocolate? I thought Canids are allergic to dark chocolate. I don't know if birds are.
She just said no chocolate, and I'm going to take it to
I
her
think
word.
that is an animal, actually.
But she knows her shit, and I don't. So I fed him donuts when I worked there. Today I actually went over there because one of my friends asked me to go by there's that e-cig shop where I get my hair dyed occasionally. And he asked me to go by there because they don't have their inventory online. He asked me to see if they had something. I texted him. Leanne and Claire recognized the car.
They came to see you?
They were sitting in the hood when they came out. And I can tell they're Leanne and Claire because...
You gave them little tags.
No, they have, on their feet, they have, like, black rings, like, right above where their toes claw things.
Octopus!
So what an octopus looks like? I've only seen them in, like, kaiju movies where they're, like, you know...
You've never seen an octopus before?
Not in real life.
It's another thing Monterey would do for you.
Well, like, when I see them in, like, the movies where, like, they're wrapping their tendrils around a ship and dragging it to the depths.
Yeah.
So I've never seen...
the biggest squid species we've found isn't even close to big enough to do that, so...
The crazy-ass giant squid off the coast of Japan?
The biggest ones we've seen are still...
I thought it was off the coast of Japan. I read it in, like, a newspaper or Newsweek or...
Well, people will claim many things, but what we've actually been able to document comes nowhere near that.
Yeah.
Like, the species in Subnautica...
I've been played...
are so unbelievably huge it defies biological explanation because of that size. The sheer amount of food they need is insane. The biggest animal we've ever had on our planet is the blue whale, which is big for us, but compared to the stuff in Subnautica, it's a little pissant. So
on the note of, you know, exploration games, so, you know...
That's not an exploration game. That's a death game.
Fine.
It's a death simulator.
So, technically so is Astroneer, which I enjoy the shit out of if I'm stupid enough to walk away from oxygen.
You have to be stupid in Astroneer. In Subnautica, everything just wants to kill you.
Except for the fact that in Astroneer, there are certain plants that when you dig around them, they decide to randomly explode and spray toxic gas at you, and you're in a spacesuit.
There are tiger plants in Subnautica that do that, too.
But you're in a spacesuit. How does it get into your filtration system?
In Astroneer?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe it melts it. I don't know.
Actually, that would probably be more valid than anything else.
I see a thing.
Is it a shiny?
Ting. There's a ting there. It's a shiny. I must have the shiny. I want to be Chinese.
You are
Schwab
Chinese.
the junk.
I want to be Chinese.
That would be a fun imagining of that song.
I'll tell you what. If I make lyrics, you have to sing it.
No, I don't.
You're the only Chinese person in the group.
But then it doesn't make sense because I am, so I don't need to sing it because I don't have to want to be something I already am. Because then I say I'd be happy to be.
Well, I was gonna say, aren't you of Chinese descent, but your parents are Laotian and Irish?
No.
What's your dad?
My dad lived in Burma, but he is Chinese.
Okay, so good.
Essentially,
except for
what passes for full blood. There's obviously been some mixing further down the line.
But yeah,
unfortunately, your dad also has Japanese, but they won't cop to it because there's some extreme racial tension there. Well, technically, basically any group in Asia and Japan, there's racial tension.
I was gonna make a joke that kind of so, what the fuck? That fish is just like, sup, buddy?
Once you feed them, they become your friends. Apparently, that's why that flounder was probably still holy fuck! I move in ways I've never moved before. So
actually, I was gonna make a comment. Is there something in your dad's family tree along the lines of Puma and Goose's backstory?
Sad sisters that were gonna die. They both got adopted.
The joke I make about how they were born.
I don't recall this joke.
Products of rape.
Oh.
I was trying to avoid saying that, but sorry, folks.
I do not believe... Nobody has told me about any of that. The most shame is the Japanese blood, which they won't cop to because of the racial problem. And on the Caucasian side of my family, there was one native ancestor who I can't find anything about, so I don't know what tribe she even was, because they were disgusting racists and were too ashamed to admit one of them married a person of non-white descent, so...
Alright, I feel like I have to tell this story now so I don't sound like an asshole. So, Puma Goose, my cats, I've had since 2000...
Don't look at me, you had them before you had me.
I know. I think I've had it since 2006. What happened was I was working for this arcade company where I fixed arcade machines, and this guy's like, hey, you want some cats? I'm like, sure. He's just like, well, here's some pictures, let me know which ones you want. And I'm like, oh, I kind of like this one, it's cute. So what it was apparently the mother's a ragdoll. It was like a show cat or something. I'm not 100% sure. I was just going about what I was told because I don't watch, whatever the cat equivalent of the Westminster Dog Show is. And there was 2 kittens left when I got there. The one I asked for, which is, as we know her, Puma, who is awesome and delightful. Pumama, mistress of the Dark Cadeau. And her sister, Goose. Well, when I picked up Puma, Goose... Yeah, I used to call her... I'll get to that part after this. When I picked up Puma, Goose, like, started crying. Like, and then I'm just like, fine, I'll take them both. He's like, good, because I didn't want to have to kill the other one. So if I didn't adopt Puma and Goose, they would have been killed.
Dick.
Yeah, because apparently some stray cat got in and... I don't
bad things.
I guess he was out of town when this happened, but a stray cat got into his house somehow, shagged the ragdoll, which I guess now she can't be a show cat anymore.
I don't know the rules.
Yeah, I don't know how fucking cat breeding show stuff works. I don't even know if that's a legitimate thing. He might have just been an asshole. So anyway, their original names were Puma was Sakura and Goose.
Cherry Blossom, right?
Yeah, Cherry Blossom. Or I named her after Street Fighter actually, because at the time Sakura was my favorite character. Still in my top 3. Dudley is number 1 in my heart and
Rose.
In my soul.
Because he's got the rose.
Oh.
I wasn't referring. There is a character Rose which I forgot about when I mentioned the rose.
Yeah. Actually, Eagle would be number 2 because of the very solid Freddie Mercury reference.
Okay, fair enough.
But Goose's original name was Asadachi, which means morningwood, because every time I'd wake up in my morning, Goose would be sleeping directly between my legs, and the moment I stirred, she'd pop her head up and stare at me.
Oh, is it time to eat yet?
It took me like 3 days to come up with a name for her. Because I'm just like, I'll think of an... so I called her Asa for short, but then during a summer while I was drunk and underemployed at the time, I was watching Animal Planet, and I just started calling out random animal names until they showed up. And you have Puma showed up for Puma, Goose showed up on the 3rd time around for G.
Alright, we're filling it in slowly. I don't know if I'm supposed to complete it or how to
find
advance
parts or some shit.
I mean, I found... Oh,
you have mail.
It must be something new because I
You've
did
got
discover
porn.
a new location. So it's probably a guide request that I can totally fuck up. Yep.
Well, looks like you go to the Wild Channel. Reply, yes, no. Okay. It's like...
I'll see if I can get some of my map there, too. You don't mind if I do this for my own purposes, right, lady?
I really want to see a majestic sea flap. What was...
Got you covered.
What was some of the other ones?
In the Wild Channel?
No, the, like, majestic...
The nope rope?
Nope rope?
A snake?
Yeah. I don't... Okay, hold on. Do you remember what that stream was called? Fuck.
I saw it on Imager.
Okay,
so.
let me see if I can find it. I'm going to read off some of these if I can find it while Yoshi's doing this. Because I think when I worked at Activision, I put all these pictures of my desktop background on my computer. And people would come by my desk and just fucking laugh. Did this just... Okay.
A catbird.
Yeah.
Also known as an owl.
Let me see here.
You're just so happy. I think she wants to colonize my lap because she pretty much, as soon as I sit down on this, she's always just like.
Okay,
this.
so it's called If Animal Names Were Totally Honest. The first one is Panda Whale, which is a killer whale. The next one is a Fart Squirrel, which is a skunk. Let me get the whole list. And this is from Huffington Post, thank fucking Christ, because it's amazing and stupid, and I love it.
Were they the original source, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually from a Beast Boy. I'm assuming it's a Tumblr, but the Huffington Post is probably the one that made it more publicly available. They're downloading, folks. I will read them off in glorious... Should I read them off in, like, one of my,
I don't
number
even know what
voices?
this guy wants to see.
I'm
sure it'll tell me when he starts panicking and looking for it, but...
Okay. So, Yoshi, should I read these off in, like, my, sassy British voice?
I didn't know you had a sassy British voice.
You know, the... Rich and successful. Yeah.
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 Is there one you think would be better for reading these names off?
You could always do Stan the Boat Salesman. Not available on command?
It's gonna be one of those... I can do it. I'm just. I'm gonna try not to laugh.
Well, why not? They're meant to be amusing.
Well, no, me.
So?
Once now, Huffington Post. Damn it, Huffington Post. You had one job.
You had a blue tang. Okay,
really?
That's easy. Well, actually, it's not. I have no idea where they are, but when I see them, I will know them.
Yes, over here you see the amazing panda whale. And this is a slow-motion gorilla. It's a sloth, I think.
That's terrible.
I have no idea what this is, but I'm going to call it a rat frog.
A bush baby?
Is that what it's actually called?
I think it's a bush baby.
Okay. If I don't know what it is, I'm going to point it at Yoshi. This is a legless psychedelic water galloper, or it's a rainbow seahorse of some variety. I'm going to call this one the saber-toothed death mouse. It's a
possum.
I just say possum. You actually say O?
I said a possum.
Oh, I thought you said
there
O
is
possum.
an O, but I don't know how many people actually use.
This here is the giraffe sheep. Its fur can make fantastic clothing for all the people in the... Chile?
Yeah, in the...
I couldn't think of the region.
Chile, Argentina...
Machu Picchu.
Peru. Also known as the Andes.
I'm kind of fucking up this stand.
Yeah, it doesn't sound anything like Stan. You haven't done it for a while.
I used to do Stan the used boat salesman from Monkey Island.
I know what you want, bitch.
And Yoshi would lose his shit because
down.
I would read off random things in his voice.
Stop it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read them off normally now. Honey bunches of nope, and it's a beehive with a bunch of beeves. Majestic sea flap flap, which is our favorite, the rays.
One kind of ray. Apparently, there's a shitload of them.
A bumpy desert llama, which is camel. Level 32 raccoon, which I think is a hyena.
That's a hyena, yes.
Okay. A flippy sea kite, which is another form of ray that is jumping out of the water.
Yep. We're not sure why they do that either.
Majestic prissy cloppy, which is a horse. Prickle stepper. It's a sea urchin.
Prickle stepper?
Prickle stepper.
Yeah, you don't want to step on those.
Flying sea nope. Which is a shark.
A breaching shark.
Fuck you. No.
Flying land octopus? They don't fly.
It's called a fuck you. That's a spider. It's just a picture of Black Widow.
Oh, okay. It said flying land octopus.
So, no, I have to say this now. So, I am fucking terrified of spiders.
They could probably tell from your reaction to the spider crap.
So, specifically, I'm bringing this up because of this fucking picture, which makes me want to vomit slightly, which is probably a good thing.
You should
I'm
probably
drinking.
move on.
When I was a little kid in North Carolina, I fell into a nest of black widows. And I'm calling it a nest because I don't know what a fucking colony of black widow spiders in one area is. I got bit a couple of times and ended up in the hospital.
We call that death, normally.
Normally, yes. Thankfully, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Jesus lizard is a lizard running on the,
It's actually, I believe that's called the walking Jesus lizard or something like that. So literally, that is what it is.
Twiggy pony, I think that's a deer. Pretty sure it's a deer, not an elk.
They're the same thing, hon.
Wait, deer and an elk are the same thing?
Just the male and female, I believe. A doe and an elk.
I thought an elk and a deer was a different thing.
I don't think so. I could be mistaken.
You're the biologist. Oh, I'll look it up later.
Just because I'm a biologist doesn't mean I know everything about biology.
I think it does. Like, Ninja Brian knows, I have no idea what he actually has
some sort of physics, particle physics or something, I think.
He's the Gordon Freeman of Game Grumps. You lost your client.
You dipshit. You dipshit. What did you wonder?
Don't get
What do you mean I lost them? They're like 12 feet behind me.
I don't think you can go down.
Yeah, I can. I think I lost line of sight because I went over the edge.
Freddy Potato, I'm pretty sure that's a gerbil.
That's a gerbil. Or that could be a hamster.
I'm just going to say Freedom Glider if you don't know what that is.
You fail.
Yeah. Formal chicken, again. Actually, some of these are pretty easy.
Sea dog.
Giraffe bird.
I think that's literally what they call something. Giraffe. Yeah, giraffe bird, that's easy.
Sea dog. And then the final picture is asshole. And there's an asshole. According to this, there's an asshole sitting on on Yoshi's lap.
There's an asshole sitting on Puma's lap? Well,
yes.
Geez. There's another one in here?
Yes, right
They're
here.
Multiplying?
I'm sitting on Puma's lap. I'm an asshole. My hand's on
Poor
Puma.
thing should be dead.
But, no, that post just makes me laugh my ass off.
To my great chagrin, I do not remember where the little shits are located. I'm gonna find them, of course.
Where they're...
It's not Wuthering Heights, dear.
No.
I promise you that.
Out in the wild. Windy Moss. Actually, what the fuck are the lyrics?
Sweet something.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna pull this up.
You had a temper like
my jealousy, too hard to breathe. And I'm gonna fucking terrify everyone with my fucking reading of the Worthington Heights. Worthing.
Sing your happy song. I'm going to find you, motherfucker.
Fucking Emily Bronte. Wait, do we like the Bronte sisters or no?
No, we don't.
So we like a song based on a Arthur.
Essentially, the Bronte sisters are in the same class with Dickens. It's a lot of purple prose. In their case, most of what they write is sad, pining, and pointless.
So you're saying we prefer the works of Emily Dickinson?
Emily Dickinson kicks the shit out of most classic lit.
So are we the Third Street Saints in real life?
Buckish
Rogues?
Didn't they prefer...
Emily
they preferred Jane Austen.
Oh yeah, it was Jane Austen.
She's Pride and Prejudice. Emily Dickinson preferred to write... She did thematic things usually relating to death.
I think I actually...
But her poetry and stuff is much less... I'd say timely. Inefficient than the Bronte sisters.
Okay. Out on the wily, windy moors, we'd roll and falling green. You had a temper like my jealousy, too hot, too greedy.
I thought it was greedy, but...
How could you leave me when I needed you? I hated you, I loved you too. Bad dreams in the night, they told me I was going to lose the fight. Leave behind my Worthing Heights. Heathcliff, it's me. Kathy, come home, I'm so cold. Let me in your window. Oh, it gets dark, it gets lonely on the other side from you. I pine a lot, I find a lot falls through without you. I'm coming back, love, cruel Heathcliff, my one dream, my only master. Wow, this gets kind of S&M-y.
You should read the book. Actually, you should read the book.
I don't want to read the book.
Spark Notes.
You know what the funny thing is? I'm apparently the only person in high school that never read a Spark Notes. I actually read the books.
Well, I knew they existed.
Yeah, I did too. It's just like, are you guys
We were given the dumb Shakespeare ones, though, that had those side notes, which is probably helpful because...
Shakespeare is kind of a hard read. I'm not going to lie.
A lot of stuff Shakespeare made, he made up on the spot, so... It's like, this wasn't a word, and how it is. Because Lizzie decided it to be. And no, I
honestly think you should try to read Ulysses one of these days. Not because it's like, oh my god, it's like end all be all of literature. I want to know if you can actually read it.
I'm not interested in a trade agreement with England.
I don't think...
I take great pleasure in building the Globe Theatre and stealing Shakespeare when she's in the game, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was actually saying... I'm curious to see what you think of Ulysses, though, because...
I don't. Are those the sailfish again? Let's go play with them. Oh, no, they're the penguins. It's a fucking herd of penguins. Ah! Give me one. Give me one. Rub it in the butt. Okay.
Okay. So...
Blue Tang. Where are these motherfuckers? They'd probably be near the reefs, but I haven't seen one yet. In fact, I only remember there being one on the last trip, so... She's probably going to be disappointed.
Wasn't, like, near the outside of the wild jigger? Like, by the boat? Oh, for fuck's sake, lady.
I know, lady. I'm trying.
So, I did finally think of a movie for you for the weird synopsis thing that's not a horror flick. I figured you'd appreciate that.
Okay.
It's a movie called Layer Cake.
Oh!
I was looking at you when that happened, so I wasn't sure. For a second, I didn't know that was your reaction was to the game. But it's a Daniel Craig movie pre-James Bond. And it's kind of like a British gangster flick. Like, you know, Rock and Roller or Snatch. But it's, as much as I like Rock and Roller or Snatch, it's...
Do they spot some trains?
That's Scottish. Scottish?
They'll have a chance to bust loose again, I guess.
Oh, apparently Trainspotting 2 is really good.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that, actually.
Yeah, Val told me that.
Where? I'm glad. Now let me find your damn blue tang so I can get rid of you. Or I could just get rid of you on these sharp little coral pieces here. But...
You broke line of sight. You've lost your client. They are now drowned in the ocean.
Oh, well. I'll get over it.
Why don't you come down here and chum this shit? Oh, look, the neighbors.
That poor, unhappy child. Okay, those are...
I'm not sure if you guys can hear on the stream, but our neighbor's kid is out in the hall screaming its head off.
Again. This is a fairly common occurrence.
Yeah. I think soundproofing foam that Zen's getting, we might throw up some on our door.
Tang. Give me a fucking Tang. Give me a Dory.
You have a Japanese tongue.
Is it like orange juice, only cherry or something? Then?
No, the way Sonny Chiba pronounces tongue in Kill Bill sounds like he's saying Japanese tang.
Oh no, that's fucking flounders. I don't want you.
Do you want Sebastian?
I haven't seen a normal crab.
Are they in
Well,
this
I guess
game even?
normal crab.
You haven't seen a Calypso fucking Caribbean rhyming
Motherfucker.
racist stereotype.
Where
The seaweed is always greener.
when you suck someone's dick?
Actually, it's not seaweed in a lake.
Yeah.
It's just, at that point, a mess.
They needed their rhyme though, so.
The seaweed is always
find...
greener.
I know!
Find the fucking blue tang. I hope you run out of oxygen because you're talking too much. Actually, how the fuck are they talking? I know nothing about diving, folks. Sorry.
They might have radio if they wear like the big masks. I'm not for sure.
But it looks like they're just
They're not
wearing
snorkeling. They're
it looks like they're wearing just like they're not wearing masks. It looks like they're just wearing the mouth
breather?
thing. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think you can still talk.
I don't know.
I've never worn one before though.
Is that it?
No, those are chromises.
Oh.
The Tang is bigger.
They look blue.
They're also the Tang is like rounded like that. The angelfish over there.
Yeah.
They're definitely blue. I mean, you've seen Finding Nemo. You know what they look like. You'll know one when you see one. I just don't know for sure where they are.
So what did you think of Finding Dory?
It was cute.
At the end of Dragon Con, since we had to kill time before our flight, we went to see Flying Dory.
Flying Dory.
Flying Dory. She put a bunch of balloons on herself and flew to
Did her best
Angel Falls, and then is kind of swimming around with the majestic sea flaps and the flying sea kites.
Actually, there are freshwater rays, so I can't diss that.
What the?
We said Angel Falls and waterfalls are typically freshwater, so
Angel Falls. Wait, was it? It was. I thought it was Angel Falls in the movie with Up. I'm kind of fucking my Pixar movies up, folks. Sorry.
I don't know.
I see way too many movies.
I don't know.
Also, Zen's watching Moana finally.
It's about time.
Well, we just let him borrow it on.
I think that deserved. I think both Kubo and Moana deserved it over Zootopia, but that's just me. Then again, just about every award they hand out, I think they're stupid. So
yeah, Moana was an amazing movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed that more than Zootopia.
It was nowhere near as predictable or pathetic either. But it's not to say I hated the other.
So should we talk about the lawsuit that's happening over Zootopia a little bit?
Nah.
Long story short, apparently there's a lawsuit involved, folks.
The story is stolen.
Allegedly. I'm saying allegedly because I'm not a lawyer and I don't know shit. I'm actually not going to try to say that shit. But there's a guy on YouTube who's the copyright attorney, and he was covering it, and I watched it for a little bit, and then I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. It's Zootopia, and it's a decent movie, but it's not like this is my life. If it was stolen, whatever. Disney steals stuff from Hans Christian Andersen, and
Disney steals pretty much everything it produces.
Big Hero 6. Well,
that's an adaptation.
Yeah, I was gonna say
with the mutants conveniently removed.
Although,
ironically, I said the bad word: mutant.
Actually, mutants isn't a bad word because there are still Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out there. They don't own the copyright mutant.
Well, yeah, I mean they're not allowed to use it.
I know. It makes me chuckle still. It's just like,
where the fuck?
So what if Disney ended up
little bastard?
So what if Disney ended up with the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Would they be allowed to use mutant?
I don't know.
Or Marvel. Let's say Marvel got the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is quite literally in their fucking name.
I think they'd still fight or feud with Fox and still keep trying to destroy two of their flagship franchises.
Three.
A third one?
Ooh. Oh. No, yeah, wait, no.
I'm sure this will excite my friend here. I'm sorry, dude. If you want to see a blue tang, you should have gone to a goddamn reef instead of a canyon. You're stupid.
Look at the map real quick. So, to the right of the boat, see that weird little, like, reverse C-shaped thing.
This thing?
I think that's where we saw them earlier.
Okay. I'm just going to go through the canyon, because I think I remember them being near the canyon.
But yeah, it was like Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and, well, Deadpool's thriving because they didn't make it a PG-13 movie.
Well, yeah, but at the same time...
The fuck is that shit?
It literally labels it for you.
I know, it's just like the face he's making.
And it's not the only one that's that weird looking.
But,
there's sail fins all over in this bitch.
Honestly, my favorite is the Daredevil movie would have been good if we had a better editor. It's just like...
No, it wouldn't.
You picked shitty actors. I am
you need a lot
so much better.
Help.
It's better. I am so much better. Glad it's...
You are so much better actor.
I am so much better actor. No, I'm...
I are English.
It makes better sense as a series as opposed to a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, that's true. Movies condense a lot of things, and for like superheroes, you really wanted to see that. I know, I'm trying, dude, but the next time you say that, I'm quitting and I'm going back to the boat.
With the exception of like
extremely annoyed.
Like, I don't mind like how they handled Captain America and Iron Man because it's an origin story and then it's like growing as a character. Like they're more complete.
But in that case, you usually have to give one movie partially up to at least explain the origin to newcomers, because the whole point of these movies is mass appeal to non-comic people. And in order to do that, you have to re-explain their origins. Would you call
Guardians of the Galaxy an origin story, really?
Not really. You don't. You learn very vaguely a little bit about Rocket. You don't know anything about Groot.
Yeah, it was kind of a heist movie with like
a little bit about Drax. So you get a very, very vague.
So maybe that's why I like James Gunn's.
Most of them.
Oh okay, my fucking god!
We're done. You lose.
See, you blew it.
Hey, did I say you could talk? I didn't. Back to the boat.
Wait, draw a dick. No, draw a dick on her first.
Excellent suggestion.
Draw a water dick.
You will regret your... Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Hey, lady. Hey, you want this tour to be the best ever? I'll show you. Here. Oh, right. I forgot about that.
There's water dick for you. Bioluminescence. Water dicks.
There you go, lady.
The fish
enjoy. Well, I mean, they do it in the water too, so they're approving. They've accepted me as one of them now.
Water? Never drink this stuff. Fish fucking it.
They do.
That was probably... So, we talked about this last night a little bit on the Zelda stream. We were watching Archer, and it's just like, what the fuck happened to Woodhouse? Yeah, you literally went everywhere
I went everywhere. It was probably something that was in one of my line of sights, and it just snuck behind me before I saw it, and then I never checked back. Bye, lady. If you want to see a blue tank, come back to a smarter area where there's literally schools of them.
I'm gonna Google this shit. Like, is Woodhouse, like, dead in Archer?
Well, they didn't mention him for a couple episodes. Doesn't he usually...
Seasons.
Doesn't he usually just show up whenever they need him for the jokes or whatever?
Oh, did he die?
The actor? Oh, he did. Alright, whatever. Moving on.
So they lost George Coe, the voice actor, he died. I'm gonna read the whole thing. So I'm gonna paraphrase the whole thing because. So the article is entitled "How Archer Addressed the Loss of Woodhouse Voice Actor George Coe," and apparently he sadly died at age 86. So, let's see. So, in canon, I think that's why he just kind of disappeared.
They like the character enough they didn't want to kill him, but at the same time they can't really do anything with him.
He was itchy. Meaning he liked a lot of the Actually, what the hell was Woodhouse on most of the time? Coke?
I don't remember.
Wow, it's been that long. So...
Gotta be something to put up with Mallory.
You mean Archer?
And Sterling. Well, Archer, yes, they're both Archers.
The Archers.
Better pay him well for that shit.
You know, Puma, in all honesty, when you guys get old enough and we have to worry about replacing you, I'm going to get a male cat. His name will be Sterling. And if he has a sister, her name will be... God damn it, we have to get I want to get an ocelot.
No, you don't.
I know, they're corpuscular. You know what we'll never...
That wasn't the word I was looking for.
We will never... And you know what cat we will never get?
A Maine Coon?
Bobcat.
They're not easy to socialize. I don't think.
Also, I punch it in the face.
Why?
Bubsy.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm not... So, actually, did I tell you about the time I punched a duck?
Ducks are jerks.
In college, the first time I went to college, we had this big parking lot at the school I was at, and about, I don't know, like 30 feet off the north... the north...
Sorry.
Puma got freaked out by that. The north side of the parking lot, there was a pond, and, you know, ducks would frequently walk in our parking lot. And I was walking to at the time I had a Jeep, and I was walking out to it, and this fucking duck decided to, like, start, like, flying up to me and, like, quacking and shit, and I just kind of stopped and I stared at it. And it's, like, freaking out and, like, jumping and flapping at me.
Compass piece.
I'm just like, okay, fantastic, whatever. So I started walking. It started chasing me and making this weird hissing sound. So I turned around and stared directly at it, and it jumped at my face. And instinctually, I just kind of threw a left hook, and I punched a duck. You throw something at my face, I'm going to swing at it. I'm sorry, I fucking punched the duck.
Goes.
But the duck was being a dick.
No, swans are evil. Ducks are assholes. Geese are assholes.
Most birds are okay. Yeah. Most waterfowl, I should say,
are assholes.
Yeah, pigeons, you know, don't talk to people. Oh, I guess avoid people.
Pigeons are kind of gross, but they're
the chicken of the street.
Yeah.
Bats are the chicken of the cave.
I mean, tuna's chicken of the seas. Yeah. Worms are chicken of the dirt.
No, I'd probably go with, gophers.
Crickets?
Chicken of the grass. Chicken of the cave is a quote from Anchorman 2. You never watched Anchorman with me, did you?
Nope. It struck me as incredibly stupid. So, kind of like Hot Fuzz, like the advertising for it, drove me away from it. And
then you watched it, and it's...
And I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would.
Which is now...
It's tolerable.
Yeah, so Yoshi in real life is essentially the Simon Pegg to my Nick Frost. When I ask him if he hasn't seen the movie and he says no, I literally stop in my tracks and go, what?
What have I found?
Actually, we still haven't watched Bad Boys 2. He watched part of Point Break, the original, not that remake. Where he loves Patrick Swayze so much, and he fires his gun up in the air and goes, ah!
I love Patrick Swayze so much.
Have you ever fired your gun up in the air going, ah? No, I have not fired my gun up in the air while going, ah!
I have shot my nukes up in the air while going, ah.
That Patrick Cutie.
And then Pat a Cutie decided to die. I'm Pat a Cutie. Actually, he is kind of cute how pathetic he is.
Oh, God damn it, Yoshi.
Well, he acts like a little kid. Like, if you declare war on him, he's like, no, you can't, because I declare war on you first.
Oh. So, folks, while we're live, Zeus saw Ghost in the Shell.
Was he disappointed?
He said it was... Okay, I'm going to read off his exact thing. Dude! Ghost in the Shell was so much better than I expected.
Okay.
So, I was kind of interested in it because I like Scarlett Johansson as an actress.
I've been hearing bad things, so I've been kind of... Then again, there's a lot of movies I wanted to see lately, and we missed all of them, so...
Well, is it bad things because it's not a Japanese cast for...
No. Or it could be fueled by that rage, but it is not... The comments are not citing the nationalities of the cast.
Okay, so... on that note, Iron Fist sucks.
Yeah.
I've had time to digest it after watching the whole thing.
As a character, he kind of sucks. But.
And it wouldn't have bothered me... Like, Iron Fist, okay, it makes sense in the Netflix,
Oh, friend.
Netflix cinematic universe, I guess. I don't know what to call it. The Netflix universe, but...
It's
just so boring. And all the characters I like are actually the bad people.
Well, it's kind of like Supergirl. The only character I liked, I swear, was written by somebody else, and it was freaking her boss or whatever.
Oh,
who was actually
what's her fucking name?
Don't know, don't care.
The chick from... the woman from Ally McBeal. Calista Flockhart. I liked her. Yeah, she was very
She
well
was
done.
the only character I actually liked because she had some depth.
I am still...
Everybody else was dumb as shit and annoying.
I'm still looking forward to the Defenders. Because it's not written by the guy who did the Inhumans.
Oh, thankfully. What's this little fella?
The fuck is that shit?
It's a little bit... Oh, it's a bogfish. Juvenile. And a sea slug.
He's in juvie? He's in juvie? Is this juvie? Did he,
A festive sea slug. Huh, alright.
Well, I guess he's blue and red. He's celebrating something.
I just get excited when I hear the pings. I'm like, is that a part of the story sitting down there? No, it's not.
So, Yoshi, what is the weirdest thing I've asked you to play with me so far? Strangest. Not, like, necessarily bad. Just the most out there.
Reply easy, ask it later. Actually, I can't remember any games that were just...
Flat out weird?
My tolerance for weird is pretty extreme as far as games go, so even stuff like the naked guys shooting each other or whatever.
Showaniki?
Yeah, I was just kind of like, eh.
This
is a thing.
Yeah, you were like... When we did that Japanese stream last year, you were just like...
Okay.
Then again, you were also too busy dodging crotch lasers and schoolgirls. And pyramids of men.
Could you stop?
I think we have to do Muscle March this year.
Ooh, what is that?
So, you guys can't see this because we don't have a camera. Oh,
that's a guitar fish.
That you were asking
They look
me.
different from the front because they're not fully flattened, so...
Again...
I know what Muscle March is. Don't give me that look.
No, it was just the entire... I said that. Then you went that way. So anyone not watching is just like... Or no one can see us because of no webcam, but... The timing was perfect, is what I'm saying. So it came off as really... If I have to come up with a... Because I think for Detour this year, since we're not going, and, it's a Minnesota con staple, and there's no JoJo
Those
panels.
are blue tangs up there, aren't they?
Look at the map.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near. I'm at the bluff, so I'm nowhere near.
Yeah, you're not close enough.
There's no way I could have got over here, but... Like I said, I believe there was one in that whole area, and I missed it.
Oh, I bought I didn't tell you this. I bought Zen Mad Father.
I don't know what that is.
So remember when we did the oh, never mind. So my second Japan at its finest, the Revenging panel I did a while ago. I covered like Isle Oni and a bunch of the more weird RPG Maker ones because someone suggested Mad Father. Mad Father is a horror-ish game done in... I'm going to call it horror-ish because my tolerance for horror is ridiculously high.
Be my friend, Gobies.
So it's a horror game made in RPG Maker. And I bought that for Zen because after Isolation I figured he would appreciate something that wasn't
Story.
Alien Isolation levels of fuck you.
I don't want to poke it. I wish to pick it up.
Rub it.
Oh, another one? Oh, just our fish friend. Yeah, I'll feed it, but... That's technically its butt, though, so...
It eats anally, apparently.
No, it eats from the bottom.
Really?
It distends its stomach.
I was more of a joke, because you said that's its butt, and then it got sparkly for you feeding its butt.
Well...
That's why I made the joke.
I didn't know you knew how starfish worked, so...
Well, yeah, they have like a little mouth thing on the sticky side. Sticky side. That sounds horrible.
Casually distend their stomach into other things and
fuck their day up.
Casually scoop stuff out of them into their stomach and then they're weird.
Starfish sound evil.
They're weird.
As calm as they are.
They're not necessarily as calm as you might think. You just usually see them inactive.
Okay, let me see if I can find a video.
They're weird moving around. Then again, coral will puke up their anemone things, their little like tendrils, and they'll shock each other to death, and then eat each other, and then take over each other's territory.
Wow, starfish attack. That's actually something that shows up.
Yeah, they'll pull a damn clam open, and they can be scary.
Alrighty.
Have you seen a crown of thorns before?
Yep, but I found a video of a starfish attacking a scallop. Let's see how much this makes me want to go
Bleh.
But most sea stars get around using hundreds or thousands of tiny tube feet on their underside.
Yeah, we know.
This is a northern sea star living in the coastal waters of New England, and it's a predator.
Really?
It's hunting a scallop. It's a drama played out in slow motion as the sea star moves in for a grip on the scallop's shell.
And folks, this is going in really slow motion.
Honey, what are you doing?
But the scallop is not defenseless. With a mighty blast of water, the scallop jets away to safety.
Ah, there you are.
So the sea star wraps itself around a mussel. Mussels are attached to the bottom and can't get away. The sea star uses its strong tube feet with suction cups to pull the mussel open a tiny bit and digests its victim by injecting its stomach inside the mussel.
It's a fucking sea spider.
Yeah. No, it's worse. Spiders jab their fangs and stuff and then melt them from the inside and then basically suck the jello out. And then sometimes do worse things with the corpses. But sea stars shoot their gastrointestinal sac into the victim and scoop the guts out with its stomach. And then reinvert their stomach, digest it, and then shit out the top. And you're just sitting there with like an existential crisis of how did this monstrous creature exist and yet look so harmless. Because it is harmless, except for the crown of thorns one.
Okay, I'm gonna look up crown of thorns.
It's a starfish. You'll want to make sure it's
not
starfish.
Jesus.
Yeah, otherwise you'll probably get
Jesus!
annoying, preachy garbage. I covered everything? Most everything?
I feel like one of these days we should just do like a video based on our Google search history. What the fuck?
Crown of Thorns? See it?
Okay. Video.
They're kind of cool, but at the same time.
Yes, just fucking open
Just
it.
play it, you dipstick.
How do you want to open this video?
Anything!
Whatever way it plays.
Whatever works. This isn't complicated.
That is... Wait, what? Shit.
Did not give it to you?
No, I somehow...
Squids and octopods, also known as cephalopods.
Okay. Deadly starfish eats coral. Crown of thorns starfish.
Yeah, they devour coral reefs.
COTS crisis.
If there's too many of them, they trash reefs. Oh, good, okay.
Warm water coral reefs are some of the most magical, lively habitats on Earth.
You know, I feel like I wouldn't mind going scuba diving if it was, you know, at a coral reef and it was like lower.
Less, yeah, and less scary things. Most people do dive for living.
Competition among predators and prey.
And a special thank you, sorry, I'm playing this, to Khalid bin Sultan Living Oceans. And we actually got to subscribe to him, because his voice doesn't annoy me as much as the last one.
And one population threatens the entire ecosystem.
The shit taco Yoshi!
The Crown of Thorns, you seen it? That's a fucking starfish. For viewers who don't want to look it up, imagine if you skinned a bunch of sea urchins and then glued them to the top of a monstrous-sized starfish. That's a
Yoshi,
crown of
it
thorns.
looked like a sea urchin and then it started to unfold itself.
That's a crown of thorns.
Starfish have 5 arms. The crown of thorns, or COTS for short, has between 14 and 21. On hundreds of hydraulically powered tube feet, it moves fast for a starfish, 20 meters an hour.
Jesus.
And it can grow as large as a meter in diameter.
Yep. So about 3 feet.
Here's a
Big enough to wrap around you.
Yes, it could
positions
possibly-
itself on
possibly
top
kill a
of
human.
live coral.
It doesn't attack people. It's not interested.
Then, it extrudes its stomach through its mouth, smothering the coral.
Keep in mind that something's big enough to attack a person still
It
probably
secretes
isn't.
digestive enzymes.
Okay,
It hunts the same way, but the thorns keep a lot of things away, but there are crazy little shrimp that live in coral that can actually clip little spines off it and will attack them if they come near its home.
that is fucking
So they
terrible.
will chase the thing down and they'll be chopping bits off.
So it showed the stomach thing.
Yeah.
That is fucking terrifying.
Biology. You find it scary, I find it fascinating.
You find code scary.
Code?
Like the shit I do, like the
I don't find it scary, I just find it boring.
infuriating. Why do you think I drink so much? because I misplaced one fucking semicolon somewhere.
Oh, I understand how it
and
works.
I spent 4 hours finding one goddamn semicolon. Hey, Puma, how you doing?
But I don't find it.
So I want you guys to understand this about cats. When cats show you their stomach, they're comfortable with you. Puma always does it about 5 feet away from us.
She's kind of a skank.
Well, her legs are closed, actually.
This time?
Yeah.
Usually she's legs wide open. It's like, hi, boys.
Puma does the entire red light district treatment normally, but today her legs... Never mind.
There she goes.
Yep. They're open now. Puma?
You are delightful.
This is not Amsterdam. Go elsewhere. Vanish.
Like, screw you. This is my house, too.
Boom, if I looked up the definition of the word idiot, you know what I'd find? A picture of me? No, the definition of the word idiot, which you are.
You sound so angry. Oh.
So that's from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Ooh, Thresher. Come here.
The fuck is that?
That's a Thresher shark.
So that's that tail.
Those are the ones that actually beat the shit. Aww. Come back. Come back. I want to be friends. Actually, you would kill me. There's probably more around.
Would they actually kill you?
I do not know if they attack people. I don't think so.
Okay. To the Google.
There are, as far as I know, like, the actual species that will attack people are far...
Okay.
I can't go...
After Thresher Shark, let's have a little bit of fun.
Is it going to come back? But yeah, that is what a Thresher looks like. With a big-ass tail. Those are the ones that basically club fish unconscious and they need them.
Okay, so...
Well, I know that, but why would you put a species this close that I can't get at?
Thresher poses little danger to humans.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have a little bit of fun with Google while you're exploring.
How far down can I go? That's really weird looking.
What? Oh, go back to that. I'll explain this real quick. So, game design time, folks.
I have discovered something.
That right there is a texture seam that should have been cleared, which means when they did the 3D rendering of this model, when they did the UVW mapping, that section somehow got missed. And since the Wii U, or just the Wii, since the Wii couldn't patch like a PS3 game or an Xbox game,
there's no way to fix it.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is when they unwrapped it, that was like a very small section that got stretched out because they didn't have the textures like set up right on the mapping. Happened to me in college a lot. Okay, so Yoshi, something for me to search.
What do you mean?
Google search.
Why?
Morbid curiosity. Anything.
What are these called?
Do you really want me to just type in what are these called? Oh,
what are these called? I don't know. I don't remember what that actually. It's some sort of coral, I think. But
okay, how about this? Why do cats spread their legs
so they can be slushing? There you are. Come here.
You know,
Thresher. That's a fucking Thresher.
I'm going to combine this with two things.
Here.
On the filth of cobblestone. See what Google... Okay, so why do cats spread their legs? A legitimate question. And then part of a Richard Bachman quote from The Long Walk. The whore of Babylon who spreads her legs on the filth of cobblestone. And she's got the clap. So, let's see what this brings up. I am going to be on a fucking watch list, I have a feeling.
You do weird things.
15 totally annoying ways that your cat say I love you.
Hairballs. Alright. Oh, never mind. There's Threshers right up here. There's no need to go chasing them off.
And apparently Rick and Morty Season 3 is on Adult Swim now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was taking 17 centuries.
I don't think that's how centuries work. Oh, if this was Endless Ocean 2, that lionfish would have killed me. Yay!
Okay, so... I want to find my fucking contacts on Twitter.
Yeah?
Okay. Gnawing on your appendages. Licking your skin off.
Yeah.
Kisses, as you call it.
That is not exactly the,
Screaming at you.
Yeah, she does plenty of that.
Stomping on your face or boobs or balls.
It's surprising how much pressure such a tiny creature can put when they're standing on you.
This article, it's wording of the worst ways possible, but Puma's done all this. Staring at you like Child of the Corn.
Yeah, they do that.
Slamming their head to your head.
Bonk.
Breaking and entering. Puma likes to walk into the bathroom when we're,
Potty partner.
yeah. Butt showing. Cats love to back that ass up.
They do.
Molesting your computer. Interrupting bathroom time. Well, that's a double whammy for us. Puma, you must really love us. Actually, they don't shred our beloved furniture.
No, but they are declawed. So
She does use her body as leg shackles. She doesn't bring us dead things, but they don't go outside anymore.
yeah,
After the incident with the Chow. Not the Chow.
the Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahua.
If it was a Chow, she probably would have died. If it's Chihuahua, she can beat the shit out of
She
her.
probably would have played with it. She used to play with bigger dogs, but like the smaller yappy dogs, she used to fight.
No time for this bullshit.
Passing on your lap or face or back. Like she was for the first half of the stream.
I didn't mind. Unless, it's just I feel really bad, like when I go to sleep, she'll settle on me. It's like, honey, I can't sleep like this. And she's like, I'm comfortable. How dare you move me so I can't move? Like, I guess I'm sleeping on my back now. Because she's picked a spot.
I have to sleep on my stomach. And she usually sleeps on my ass.
Well,
But
it is
I have
cushy.
come up with a safer way to get her off of my ass.
Yoga?
Farting.
Oh,
Well, if she's... Okay, in all honesty, if she's on my ass, I need to get up. And I... Oh, it only...
okay.
it-
We're not following this line of thought any further.
No, I mean...
We're done.
Nope. No, we're not done. Yeah, we are. I forgot my train of thought.
I want to go up there, but I can't. I struggle in vain.
This endless ocean is false advertisement. It's not endless, and now you're above the water.
Ah! Can you imagine how stupid they look above? Just arms back, head just. Okay, I'm done. Have you unpuzzled the story yet, bitch? My patience is growing thin.
Wait, hold on. Let's turn this into the movie quote. What does a doctor treat? Yoshi?
Syphilis.
Okay. Generic question. Like, dumb it down. What does a doctor treat?
Sick people.
Patients. What is the elbow on my jacket? What is it doing?
Pointing.
Weighing thin. I'm moving.
I know.
Quote.
I was intentionally pissing you off.
Yeah, I know.
Fruit of judgment. Sweet fruit. Large island kingdom. The empress.
Was there a line that meets the sea and it called to her? Oh no, she sank under the sea. Moana died.
Interesting. Fascinating.
Alrighty.
What lagoon? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to chase it?
You have to be its friend.
Where's the lagoon?
Isn't the X the lagoon?
Oh.
Or it says lagoon?
Okay. I apologize. I may have been too retarded to advance the story this long. I literally just had to go to the X. And I've just been
Derping?
randomly exploring the world and derping. So I'm going to go on a sunset dive.
We've had interesting conversations at least.
Well, yeah. I mean, I eventually have to
I hope.
uncover the map. And damn that toe.
What the fuck, Yoshi?
That's a scab.
On your nail?
Yeah. It hurts. I have weird feet. At least my corns are gone. Mostly. You would regret that. I can't believe you've done this. Don't you be flicking my nails. What is wrong with you? Okay. Well, if we had comment sections the size of the Grumps and Mark, I've now earned my first stupid point. They'd be screaming at. Actually, I don't think there are that many Endless Ocean fans. I don't think they'd mind that I'd just be wandering around. But I forgot the mantas are here.
Majestic Sea Flap Flap.
That one's nowhere near as big as they usually are. Then again, there are two species of them. And one of them, I believe, is just on the edge of endangerment.
Okay, so you have to help Echo so he can go fight the fucking alien queen and she can spit out the rest of the ocean.
I unvolunteer.
I feel like we should play Echo one of these days, but not so hard that I actually want to actually go through the effort of fighting a copy of Echo the Dolphin and playing it.
Yeah, I think the biggest ones get like 25 feet across, and this one's like barely 5.
Jesus.
Then again, there's two species. One is closer to like 18, the other's 25. And of course, the bigger one is the one people murder en masse. So.
Of course. Be right back. Yoshi.
I made a friend.
What
Hopefully, it's not a
rapist.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
What are you gonna name your friend, Yoshi?
I don't think you get to name the dolphins.
Name the dolphin. Street name him.
Desire?
You're naming him Desire?
Well, you said street name him, and the first thing that came to mind is streetcar, so streetcar named Desire.
Fair enough.
I just Virginia Woolf this bitch.
What?
Virginia Woolf writes in a stream of consciousness way, so it's harder to follow sometimes. It's a very unique style. Oh, here's the next one. Pocariana.
What?
Her second song.
Oh. Yay! We unlocked the song.
It's a pretty bouncy one. So.
Oh, God.
But, that's the style she, writes in. So by saying I Virginia Woolfed it, I stream of consciousness to the, first name that came to me. Alright, friendo.
His name is Echo.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna call him Echo. Or Echo Wolf.
Have some noms.
I'm looking for something to snack on. All honesty, I'm like,
What about the Cheetos? Or you didn't like those, did
they're
you?
loud. I'm trying to avoid anything that will actually annoy.
Have a cheese stick.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had those.
Bring one for me. Por favor. Okay, I made the friend. Now let's see where the story goes. Hopefully somewhere.
Hopefully somewhere.
I'm sure people are getting annoyed watching me just roam around and accomplish nothing.
That's how I usually play most games. Okay.
This is the other song.
I was gonna say lift and spread.
No! What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Okay, lady, now you can yell at me, and I have to go to sleep. That was pretty amazing, by the way. Let me give you the, Oh! The cheese fiend has been reactivated.
Hello, Cheese Feed. How are you? And by Cheese Feed, Puma just joined the stream because we got cheese sticks. Because I want to.
She wants her some. Don't give her that much, hun. At least break it up if you can give it to her.
Ooh, she has to come up here. She has to earn this.
Oh, here we go. I got a new tool.
So you can call your dolphin buddy to.
There are a few animals that only like that. So, like, you remember I've seen dolphins before other places?
Yeah.
This is what would get them, Oh, right, and I can train with them, too.
As I drop the cheese.
She's gonna mug you. Oh, right, okay. This would normally be a very bad idea, but I'm gonna go do it anyway.
G5.
Oh, perfect. I haven't fully explored that anyway. Can I dive at night now? I cannot. Yes, now I can use the whistle to annoy things. Unfortunately, what? I can't dive?
Talk to her?
Lady, what's going on? Oh! I have to, train first. Is it up here? Yeah, here we go. No, that's not what I want. Wait, she said up here, or did she out the stern? Oh well, I'll just roam around in my pretty little boat.
With a weird walk animation.
Here we go. She actually looked a lot like my sister there.
Which one?
Mariah.
They call him Flipper, Flipper, the show from the 60s. I don't know the words.
Then stop.
Or really the song. No. You can't name him!
guess I can.
You lying sack of shit. I'm fine with this. I deserve that. What's the beer, Puma? Fine. Fuck you. Take some cheese. Go away. I'm naming the next one. Try giving your partner directions. Touched its mouth.
I am. I forgot about this feature.
Why did you turn into a fucking like dolphin show suddenly?
I am. How much higher do I have to oh, okay. I don't understand. Okay, there.
What?
That's a trick. I apparently just told him to sing several times in a row. Okay, that's a thing, I guess. Can I dive now, bitch? Oh, okay, yeah, now I get a friend.
I'm naming the next one.
You gonna name it Fuck Yosh?
No. I'm gonna be a little more clever than that.
Hey, it was spur of the moment. You were being obnoxious, you got what you had coming.
Hey. You know what else is obnoxious?
A lot of things. Dayglow. There.
Okay. Yay, Haley Westerron.
You can listen to the new song because we didn't get to hear the full thing. And I can go play with dangerous sharks.
Yay.
In a safe environment. Because nothing in this game can kill you. Except for drowning.
Everything else.
Thankfully you have a ridiculous amount of oxygen. Okay, let's find... Okay, yeah. Lovely. Now let's find the damn sharks. It said G5, so...
You're pretty much in G5.
Yep. It said they're spawning here. Can uncover that last square of it while I'm here too. Your little helper can, they will point out, I believe. I don't know. I think it's this game where it started. The little mini fish things.
Mm-hmm.
They can sniff them out for you. Is this part of the deep valley? It is, isn't it? Oh no, good. I can see sand. I'm not gonna die.
You're going too far. See you.
Okay,
kids, get on the boat.
Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. God, I just met you and I already hate you.
What was that in?
Finding Nemo. He asks the science question, what home do you live in? And he lives in an anemone, but Nemo can't pronounce an anemone, so... He fucks it up a few times, and I dramatize it even more with anemone. And he's like, okay, kid, don't hurt yourself.
Yoshi, would you hurt yourself?
Life is pain? I don't know. I guess...
Would you say life is pain, you get used to it?
Life sucks, then you die?
Again, that was a movie quote. Thanks, Yoshi.
I don't know.
Long kiss, goodnight. Life is pain. You get used to it.
Hi, friend. Oh, these are the ones that are spawning.
Those are...
Never mind, those aren't the ones I was saying. It's bull sharks that are mean as shit.
They're all just chilling on the floor of the ocean.
Yeah, those ones are calm. Kind of like nurse sharks. You coming? You coming, stupid? Oh, you're coming. Well, hi there.
He's like, sup, buddy? I want to hang out.
Okay.
We're best mates now.
I didn't know the sharks would respond to it.
My name's Greg. Let me show you to my wife over here. This is Sybil. You're not coming to my wife?
What's that?
The fuck?
Lobster.
Why is it blue?
Lobsters are... They're blue.
I've only seen red ones. No, I'm not talking about the restaurant either. I've only seen like the main ones.
Oh, those are blue.
They're blue?
They're blue.
Why are they red then?
They're different species, actually. But trying to remember, I think it has something to do with circulation, too. But I think some of them are different colors.
The shell turns different colors.
I know there are, like, brown ones, too.
But the shell is just an exoskeleton. The shell actually gets oxygen. Oxygen?
Oi! Yes, you're lovely, but you're not what I want.
It's like, hey,
Hey,
come
lady.
see my wife Cindy. She's over here. Why are you going that way? We're gonna have a house party with a cheese ball. There's gonna be a cheese ball. He was like
Actually,
cheese, right?
I want cheese now.
Why am I? We just had cheese.
Cheese balls, not cheese.
I can make a cheese ball one of these days.
No, I'm thinking like the Cheeto stuff, not...
An
Ooh,
actual
You!
ball.
I bet you'll hate this whistle. Come here. Take this. Yes, you're still here. You're lovely. No reaction. I already mentioned that they hate the diving noises, so I thought they'd also might dislike the whistle. Apparently not. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Piss off.
I'm thinking about, kind of practicing getting my accent back.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
So you can do British things?
Maybe just to confuse the ever-living shit out of people. Just start
Oh,
speaking.
there's some more.
Just actually, start speaking in a British accent again.
Well, let's see if it mentions. There's a fuckload of them.
Holy fuck.
And they're big. Hello.
Those lobsters look like they can kill you. 10 legs.
10 legs, yeah. And I still got my little friend.
So the funny thing is, like...
This shark is more loyal than my dolphin is.
Yoshi doesn't eat seafood.
I'm a defective Asian.
Oh, I blame your father.
Well, I don't know. I just don't much care for the thoughts of cooking them alive.
Okay, not lobster. I was just saying seafood in general. Lobster is delicious, but most of the stuff I get
It's also cholesterol death sentence.
Yes. That's probably why it's delicious, Yoshi.
Well, then you gotta throw butter on top of that.
I don't do butter.
They look like giant bugs. I won't eat bugs, so I won't eat a lobster. Even if they didn't cook them alive, I probably wouldn't eat it.
But, we don't go out to eat that much, and it's mostly because we're both kind of...
Broke.
That wasn't good. I was going to say homebodies.
Well, that's true, too.
Even when we have money, we really don't go out that much. This month is going to be, taxes kind of took their toll on us.
Fucking Nunky Sam. Suck a dick.
Live on stream, Yoshi's opinions about that fucking shark.
Hey, the
His
shark...
tail just showed up in the camera, I'm sorry.
Well, apparently it likes me.
She's like...
Somebody does.
It is, desperately... It's like that friend who's like, you should come over to my house. Come on, we'll hang out. We'll, watch Netflix and,
well, at this
eat
point, I'm
popcorn."
across town, so it's a really desperate friend.
It is just desperately following you. It's what makes me... Turn around real quick.
Clownfish.
Just turn 180. Is he behind you?
I'm sure it is, but I had to get the clownfish. I haven't. Still following? Yep, there you
Yep.
go.
Come on!
I love how when they're chasing you, they get that really derpy pace that they usually wouldn't swim at. It's like you saw the flounder swimming at that ridiculous pace.
Woo! Woo!
And here comes the damn shark. It's like, is it behind you? Turn around. It's like, yep, there it is. Derpy little motherfucker. I guess I'll adopt you then. Come on.
Okay, what's the
You're mine now.
what's the shark's name?
Well, it's a zebra shark, so we can name it Marty. Even though I fucking hate that because you won't stop singing it.
I have no comment on the matter.
I have no comment on the matter. Oh, that would be
Do you
it.
think he likes to move it, move it?
Maybe.
Oh, wait, hold on. Stop it and turn around for a second. Ask him. Hey, do you like to move it, move it?
Still following me?
Oh, shit, you lost him.
Oi! Get over here. There he is. Oh, it did the happy noise.
He's like, yes, I like to move it, move it.
Thanks for asking.
How dare you ask that? My wife Cindy over here would love that.
Cindy can suck a dick.
I don't know why I turned this into like a married couple of sharks. Actually, now I think about it, what the fuck is with Finding Dory too? Are they just good friends that happen to live like close to each other?
Who?
Marlin and Dory in Finding Dory.
I don't think they're a couple, but they do live close proximity. What's down here?
Death. And
Probably.
Probably Cindy.
Well, I mean, if Marty's gonna follow me around. Oh, there's another thresher, I believe.
Jesus. I think it's just the tail that weirds me out.
Oh, it's got a purpose. It's just freaky as shit. Oh, you know, that's got the leopard spots.
He's like, hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
I see you. You're lovely.
Hey.
And you brought some more friends with you too. So now I have these these things.
Whistle again.
The
Real quick.
butterfly. Just to freak him the fuck out.
Yeah, let's see how many fish you can get following you.
You want to join my black parade?
Really, that's what we're going to call it? The Black Parade of all things.
Well, it's a bunch of sharks. I could freak some people the fuck out with it. Especially people who don't know that most sharks aren't all that dangerous.
Unless they saw the movie Jaws.
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons they got the bad rap they do is because pop culture has made them out to be
Monsters.
monsters when we kill hundreds of millions of them a year, and they kill, I think, like 100-some people a year.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
They're gonna need a bigger source of this. Shark finning is disgusting. Alright, fine. Oh, here, I'll go make friends with the marlin. Or is that a sailfish? I can't tell from here.
Well, you better catch up to him.
Those things swim like 60 miles an hour. I'm not gonna be able to catch up to it.
You pathetic, puny human.
Yeah.
Puny human animal.
Come here! Come here! Yeah, they're sailfish. I can see. They're little mohawks.
Sounds nice as my mohawk.
Actually.
Shh. Let me have my one thing.
Hey! Hey! You wanna be friends? It's like, no, fuck you.
Just suddenly darts off at speed.
It's like, absolutely not. And I am swimming above the death zone, so... So any moment something will come out and grab things.
Death zone?
The death zone.
Whoa! So, you got the zebra shark now.
The zebra shark?
Behind you?
It's chasing me too?
Yeah! You have the small one there. And
the
then
big one. Oh, yeah, wow, alright. I do have a black parade. Well, let's see what else we can recruit. I'll start my own little show. There are no rays around here, I grab one. I wonder if I get the manta to follow me out into the reef.
Da, 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 da.
No.
Fish circus.
Pretty much. My little gang of freaks following me around.
I dated this girl in, well, it was after I was in high school. She was a senior.
You know what, my friends? I must apologize, but it is time for me to go.
So, on that note, I dated this girl. I just graduated high school.
She was out of your league.
Yes, actually. But I have no problem admitting that she was definitely out of my league. Very nice girl.
Fairness, you weren't much of a looker when you were younger. Well, it's true.
That's not why she was out of my league. She actually went to Japan and studied and all this stuff, and I did not. However, she was kind of short, and apparently she had a thing when people did the circus music. She got really pissed off.
Better than...
Of course, no one told me this, so one day I just, for some reason, just went... slap.
Oh.
I didn't get that warning, or the cliff notes, or anything. It was just one day.
Triggered.
Yeah.
Oh, my aquarium. Huh, who could that be? I need to make my thumbs up or whatever I usually do, my A-OK symbol, which is obscene, I believe. Catherine, you're an idiot. I know.
Wait, you can just sail... What?
Yeah, we can just go over the ocean to the aquarium because it's on the mainland. Where, you see the island we're around? It's over that way, probably. This whole thing's an island.
Oh!
But this is like, the inner features, so... All of the biomes they could fit in this world are all crammed into here. Whereas in 2, they greatly expand the amount of biomes you can go visit.
I think with a game like this, they kind of do it. They cram it all in because they're not exactly sure how much they can get on a disc.
So like 2 did it a lot cooler, but at the same time, there's so many quality life changes they got right, and then they had to ruin the whole ride by fundamentally changing how the game works.
Actually, while I'm thinking about that, there's something I want to actually look up.
Yeah, here's the aquarium.
Well,
And I can put whatever I want in it. I think I can even put the surface species on the top too, so I can put like a walrus. Regardless of how implausible all these creatures coexisting actually is. But
so because we brought that up.
okay, I guess I'd be
Okay,
cheating.
as this slowly loads.
Bam! Whale. Bam! Whale. I can put 4 big ass whales in here.
This is the whale tank.
I could do that, yeah.
Okay, so Google's having issues right now. Saying my connection went wrong.
Huh.
Interesting. I'm right back.
This is as roomy as I remember it being. Oh, these are because of the schools. Okay.
Oh, it's schools of fish?
Schools of fish count to be the same size as some of the larger ones because of how much space they take out.
Huh. I apologize, folks, if you happen to hear noise or echo. But my internet's gone wonky on my cell phone, so I'm trying to make sure it's not, No, it says we're still
whatever.
going.
I'll just drop it.
Wait, the rays are okay?
The rays are big ass things.
Okay, so anyway, what I was trying to search for, Yoshi, and I'll explain my train of thought while you're aquariuming. So we were just talking about shoving all those biomes into the world, and a reviewer that I watched was bitching about. Wow. So a reviewer was bitching about how they keep that in Breath of the Wild they shoved all these different biomes into a quote unquote, and I'm quoting this, small map.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you
Breath of
want...
the Wild is fucking gargantuan.
It's like 30 square kilometers. I think.
It's pretty fucking big.
It's big for a person on foot. Okay. Here you go.
So I decided to look up how big the Nintendo Switch cartridges are. That's the 3DS. So the 3DS games go from 1 to 8 gigs. Now Nintendo Switch.
So here. I adopted Marty.
Hi.
And I also adopted our last minute friend.
Okay.
I wonder if the whistle works here too.
Okay. It'd be great. Another F-Zero game. You know what we're not going to get?
I don't know if they respond to that.
Not an F-Zero game. Although, you know what me and... did I tell you what me and Sprout want to see?
No?
Top Skater HD.
Where's the fucking whale? Oh, there you are. Hello.
Okay, so apparently, actually, the Nintendo Switch card is the exact same size as the PS Vita cartridges. I do not remember... Wait.
This tank's too small for a whale that size. That's not very nice. It's going to be sad.
It's a baby whale.
It's going to be sad. It's going to grow up and it's going to be sad.
Okay, so...
Okay, that's enough.
I'm just... Okay, so, folks, I'm kind of doing a weird experiment. Holy God. Yeah. Oh, so I found out something interesting, Yosh. This is via Sprout. I haven't Googled this
Does it
myself.
make dumb noises at you?
I probably should. But apparently the PS TV that I bought gear for Christmas that one year. Apparently you can play PS Vita games on it.
Oh.
That might be worth looking into for streaming purposes.
Punting you.
Could you seriously move your feet?
Yes. Everybody, move your feet and... Oh, I better not go any further because we'll get copyright. Shh, we'll get copyright hit.
I like I'm still trying to find the fucking answer to this question in my head. 3DS.
What? You want pictures? Okay. Do I get a camera now?
Fine. Card capacity, I guess I had to type in. Oh my fucking god.
Okay then.
I swear to fucking Christ.
Oh, there's
Okay.
babies on the deck, so I'm gonna go play.
Oh, okay, so Yoshi.
Yes.
The DSi is 8 megabytes to 512 megabytes. The 3DS is 128 to 8 gigs. Nintendo Switch is 1 to 32 gigabytes.
Ah!
To give you an idea,
Fat little hell.
folks, let me see how big Final Fantasy 15's.
How much do I need to pet you? There you go.
15
Oh, I can't use my tools here.
size in gigabytes. Final Fantasy 15, to give you an idea. Well, okay, so the digital download size for Final Fantasy 15 is over 50 gigs. I picked 15 because it was the biggest open world game I knew of at the time.
I'm actually curious how big the open world in that game is compared to some of the other big ones that are going around right now. You want to explore the Wild Channel. Alright,
Let's
lady,
find
let's
out.
go.
Final Fantasy 15 world size. I like how it went from talking about how all the biomes into now we're going to... Okay, here we go.
It's still related.
Oh, I know. It's just... It's nice that we actually have, you know, kind of a...
Oh, Sailfin Tang. Well, you're easy to please. Those motherfuckers are everywhere. Unlike the fucking blue Tang. Evil bastards. Oh, I forgot I can't have my dolphin when I have a helper. And by helper, I mean irritant who keeps complaining that I haven't found the fish they want to see yet.
Okay, so I'm going to see if there's like an image comparison.
Why don't you just make the fish I want come to me?
Okay, so... Oh, I found... Oh, wow. So, okay, we play a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
Not really.
Okay. We've played a lot of Grand Theft Auto
Saw.
5.
You do a lot more than I do.
So, to give you an idea, GTA 5 map compared to The Witcher Wild Hunt
Is nothing.
is about 6 of that world by 4 of that world. So, the entire
24.
island... Yeah, it's pretty big. Okay. And I'm actually curious, because I want to play...
Here you go, lady. Here's
I
your
want to
fucking
eventually get to
Sailfin.
play The Witcher. And hopefully none of my friends will do something stupid, you know, like
Ruin
it
it.
for me. Seems to be a fucking...
I wonder if I can get the rays to follow me. Probably not. Oi, come here.
But someone's like, it only takes 9 minutes to get from blah 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 to blah blah blah. It's like, that's if you're auto driving.
Come be my friend. Then again, you're pretty massive.
Oh,
so-
wait, I'm sorry. I misread that.
Alright, the
I'm
fucking
actually
whale
confused
lives here.
now. Wait, what?
Mr. Whale. Or Mrs. Whale, I
Okay,
can't tell.
I misread that, but Final Fantasy 15's map size potentially reveal it's roughly an enormous 780 square miles.
Huh. That's way bigger than...
A lot of things.
Actually, yeah. If 780, that's bigger than all the other ones.
So, first of all, we need to calculate the length of the route in pixels. The whole route is considered a dot length featuring the 35 dots from start to end. We consider the space between the center of each dot as our basic unit. There are 34 of them. They're 1 pixels long, hence the route is 1050 pixels long. That means each pixel is 4.166 meters. Now we can calculate the size of the map displayed. It's on 1920 by 1080 pixels, resulting in 8,000.6 4,500.6 meters by 4,500.34 meters, 8 kilometers by 44.5 kilometers. The result is very precise, and that's definitely encouraging. We're on the right track. Now things get tricky. We have the alleged full map and a small portion of it. The only way to calculate the size of the full map is to precisely identify where the small portion of the map is included. This is a bit problematic because, first of all, we don't know where the north is on the full map, and secondly, the scale is really small. Perspective also did not help. So, I thought of giving this up several times as multiple false leads and failures, but in the end I made it. I found an area of the full map that matched perfectly with the coastline small map from the latest video. Okay. There are no doubts here. The coastline is a 100% perfect match, and so are the positions of rivers and canyons. In order to evaluate and calculate the size of the full map, we need to utilize the two relevantly precise points. And he goes on, but based on the sample map, what he found on the world map they had, and everything else, he has figured out that the world of Final Fantasy 15 is 786.4 square miles.
Which makes it bigger than any of the ones currently being talked about by many, many times.
So I'm curious,
because if I remember right, I thought it said Breath of the Wild is like 30-some square kilometers. Now, what is it, kilometers to miles, like...
let me find out.
Almost 3 to 1? I don't remember.
Okay.
It's like 2.12, something like that.
Okay. km to mile.
So that's what, like 40 times as big?
Okay, so how many kilometers?
I don't recall, guys. I just put like 32 or something for generic.
19 square miles.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. Versus 780.
I'm gonna search for Breath of the
So
Wild.
yeah, almost 40 times as big. And nobody talks about it. I wonder why.
What? 15?
Yeah.
When no one talks about betas, there's probably only about, in that entire size, only half of it that's actually travelable.
Well, I guess...
Because that includes all the ocean.
Well,
okay.
I mean, technically we could make Endless Ocean 2.
Well, like,
Breath
of the Wild is 90% land. Like, there's rivers and lakes and stuff, but... there is a lot of...
Well, that's one of the things people talk about The Witcher. Most of the terrain is featureless and not worth exploring. So it's huge, but they don't populate it.
Okay, so here are some of the other map sizes we found. Skyrim is 15 square miles. Red Dead Redemption is 28 square miles. GTA 5 is 49 square miles. Witcher is 136... Oh, well, they have kilometers squared. It's slightly bigger than GTA 5. Xenoblade X is larger than Fallout 4, Skyrim, and Witcher 3 combined. I'm not talking about the DLC areas. Fallout 4 would fit in the world of Xenoblade X 5 times.
I guess it's strange to me because Skyrim is like small on this scale, 15 square miles. Yet I spent hundreds of hours and I still always discover new things. Whereas much larger worlds, I get bored to fuck with and don't want to deal with anymore. So it's kind of like,
although you are enjoying the ever-living fuck out of Breath of the Wild now, aren't you?
Nope. You know, so you play it all the time and I barely touch it.
Fair enough.
I don't like it nearly as much as you do.
Which is odd that I bought it for your birthday gift. So you're saying I have to buy a new birthday gift now?
Defective you'd better gift. Not. You had better not.
Defective birthday gift. Have to buy a new one. The fuck?
I'm going to shank you.
No, you're not. I'm quit it.
Go get the dildo out of one of the drawers and shank you with it.
Wow. Okay, Yoshi.
Dildos.
Bad.
Nope.
Okay, so...
You will regret this. Threaten me with gifts. Why can't I highlight these little fuckers?
Okay, so... Wow.
So just to tell you how badass the diver I am, Not only did I find her favorite fish, I whistled to it, so now it's chasing her around. She now has a friend. Her best friend is the fish she wanted to see. I better get paid buku bucks for this shit.
What makes me really fucking nuts? So remember I told you all my my tweets are open now, and you know talking to fans and stuff, and I had a bunch of requests for me and Zen to play through
Dicks
15, which is part of the reason we've been bringing it up on the last couple of streams because it's just like it's me and Zen in an open world JRPG.
Everybody's gonna die.
Well, we are doing the smart thing. Whoever is playing has to drink slightly less because it's not really an easy game. I mean, some people will probably say it's an easy game, but, you know, they...
Pretty much. My response to everything is the A-OK sign, except for it's obscene in other nations.
I was going to say, you know what this means, right? Usually you do this and you try to get to where they have to look below your waist. It's like, and like they're quote-unquote gay or something from that. I forget. We did it in a bar. Every time someone did it, we got to kick them in the ass. It was a weird, stupid thing we did when we were all bored.
What the fuck?
Food service industry occasionally is very boring.
You go kick people making the A-OK.
Good day, Alfred Thorman again. Toward your efforts, I'm sending you...
Shut up, bitch.
Seaside butterfly suit.
Give me what I want and then go fuck yourself. Then there's suit then? Ew! Orange.
What the fuck was with that?
Mermaid lip.
Oh yeah, Yoshi?
Yes.
It's about that time.
But I want to go explore the White Cave.
Do you want to explore it and we can then to stream after that?
Let me know if you find the cave.
So you don't know where it is, you just have to find it?
You need a picture of a blue tang.
Wait, do you have a camera?
Yeah, she gave me an underwater camera.
Hmm.
Okay, so where are some fucking blue tangs?
Up. H4? Wasn't that
Here?
where you found him last time? By the surface? In that neck of the woods?
Well, let's give it a shot. And I'm trying to remember where that cave was. That might be the mermaid cave he's talking about. Oh, you're gonna bitch at me some more. What do you want, lady?
Ugh.
Ugh.
My Daisy Dukes are like riding up in my...
Non-ass.
Actually,
oh,
no.
he's talking about the cave.
Here's the light so you don't die.
Okay, so I can go into caves now.
I'm a professional!
I'm a loner who has no friends. And it's in the southeast section of the map. Yeah, okay. Well, let me get the picture of his blue tang first.
You know, so, to give you an idea, I am going to make a sentence out of the dolphin names.
Okay.
You started out the sentence, and I'm going to come up the middle. Then you have to end it with power and gusto, and after this, we should probably end the stream, though.
Oh.
Well, it is that time, dear.
Yeah.
And as much as we enjoy having people with us, we want them to have lives outside of us.
I suppose.
And Puma's
Means
also
I have to
picnic.
quit.
Well, after you take pictures of fish.
But fish are lame. Okay, there's the yellow. I need a blue.
They were closer to the surface, if I remember right.
I don't get any closer. This is the damn surface.
I can't breathe! Quick, underwater! Oh my god, I almost drowned.
Okay, so where were the little motherfuckers?
Now, I remember because it was the rock bluffs and we found them, and you bitched about how you couldn't find the blue tang when you were with her.
Yeah,
remember?
and it's like here's a bunch.
And
of
you were in
blue
this neck of the woods, and I remember because you looked at it and said
I
rock
mean, it's
bluffs.
just a generic area, so they might be. There you go. Come here, you little shit.
That was easy.
Perfect. Bam. Take this. Oh, here, let me zoom in. Ready? Bam.
That is a painfully slow zoom. Just.
Oh, really? I got quicker shutter speed. Whatever. I got his damn picture. Beautiful. Dolphin. Here, have a whistle. Get over here. You useless motherfucker.
Now turn around. Is the zebra shark behind you?
Oh no,
Dory's
Dory's my friend now, and so is the bisexual parrotfish.
He's like, sup, dude?
But my dolphin is useless.
Those are some fucking DSL in that fish. Is that why he's bisexual?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. Dick sucking lips.
Oh! You don't say that about the damn humphead wrasse.
No, I'm too fucking terrified by the fucking fact he's got a tumor on his skull.
Apparently people find that an attractive quality because they've bred an entire... They're like goldfish and stuff species and koi that have... They're a whole new species because they have giant protuberances on their head.
Why would you purposely give a fish cancer?
Because some people find that appealing.
Wait, what is it? You people disgust me. I'm gonna have to find that fucking...
I have new mail. Yeah, lovely.
I'm gonna find that quote from fucking El Superpisto. People make me nauseous, or whatever.
There's a penguin on deck.
There's a penguin right there at your feet. Her name is Puma. Watch her waddle around.
What? Oh. I forgot to develop it.
Develop. I like how I say develop, but let's face it, you're probably just fucking digitally printing it.
Whatever. Well, she did say it's a very old camera, so... Okay, dude, take my damn
So
photo.
you have a dark room on this boat that only has one room.
Yeah. And somehow food and the bathroom... Well, I guess the ocean is the bathroom.
Yeah, they just kind of hang their
They just hang.
posteriors
Yeah.
off the boat, just
Off it goes.
do whatever they need to do.
4? Well, fuck you, slut. Oh, they marked where it is anyway.
Oh, well, that's
easy.
Well, I think we'll have to do this next time, Yoshi.
Fuck!
Fine. We'll do this now.
How much time do we got?
5 minutes ago.
Do you think they'll care? I don't care.
If you care, say
I'm
something
having
in
fun.
If you care, say something in the stream.
There's nobody here. No objections. I'm doing what I want. I'm gonna go be a mermaid! I'm a mermaid!
Wait, Ariel the Little Mermaid, or Cabin in the Woods Mermaid?
Ah!
So Cabin in the Woods Mermaid?
Why not both?
Both are equally terrifying if you're doing it.
Hey, I use that to clear out there some
No.
creepy old ladies in a hotel swimming pool or something. They wouldn't come out of the... there were the bathrooms... In the
See, these are the stories I keep telling you should tell. Okay, so start
there
from
were
the beginning.
bathroom... Okay.
Tell the whole story.
There were bathrooms in the same room as the pool, and they were open ceiling, so they could hear us on the pool. I was there with my sisters, and they wanted the pool themselves, but the creepy old ladies were making them feel funny because they wouldn't leave the bathrooms. So I flopped up. It was one of those... The hot tub was round with a middle island. So I flopped up on there like Ariel fucking did, and I belted out that terrible, intentionally bad, even worse than I normally am, rendition of her singing there. And those ladies came out of the bathroom less than 10 seconds later, and they fucking bolted out the door, and I never saw them again. And
First of all, up top.
my sisters had the pool to themselves.
Nunchuck is not up top. Okay, that was weak, but you know, me and you don't really.
I don't
high-five.
care.
We don't really high five. Me and Zen high five.
Turtle! Turtle! Ah! But I have to go back to get the turtle.
Yeah, see, Yoshi, when I say story time, that's
I don't have that many, though.
But that was an amazing story.
I'm rarely that psychotic.
I think you can... I think you have stories, Yoshi. You just don't
Just
think
had to clear them out. I don't know what they...
Pokarakare.
Pretty much. What they were doing in that bathroom, but it was time for them to leave.
They were talking. Oh,
Oh,
so,
dear.
I guess I'll do a pool story while we're doing this. You know those,
Ooh, new song. This is Shenandoah.
Oh, nice. So, when I was still crashing with Dale and Juan, they took me to this place called Metropolis in, Eau Claire. I should take you there. It's actually a pretty nice hotel. Fun set. I got an interview there, actually.
Woohoo!
But, it has an indoor water park, and it has one of those, like, super fast speed slides where you, like, drop down. Well, I went down it, and I clipped something, and I ended up with a bruise on my leg, but I ended up turning around and going down head first.
Oh, dear.
So, by the time I reached the pool at the bottom...
Present.
My trunks were no longer attached to me.
Well, oh, naturally.
Yeah, I wouldn't have brought it up if it wasn't something like
Well done.
completely... Well, like I said, I clipped something, and instead of going down feet first, I ended up going down head first.
How do you manage these things? You screw up and you wake
I
unique
think what
ways.
happened was my trunks caught like one of the sides, and it yanked me around
Grouper.
180 real quick.
Big ass grouper.
Puma, what's up?
Hello. This is my dolphin annoys the ray,
Hello,
which
Fraulein.
is bigger than it is.
You should pet the ray.
I did.
Can you pet the ray until you can whistle and it'll show for you?
I don't think they respond to them for some reason, which is odd because they do exhibit social behaviors. There are some at Monterey Bay. There's a touch pool for rays. There's some that were separated. They would line up on either side because some of them were in the aviary and the sandbanks, and some of them were in the touch pool. They'd actually hit the plastic barrier. They'd stick to it and try and get to each other, and they couldn't get to each other, so it'd be kind of sad. So they just keep circling back and trying to get to each other. And the ones in the pool were friendly, but when these mean kids came and started splashing the shit out of them, they instead of coming around to come play with it, they all went and hid in the middle, and they just sat there and they wouldn't come anymore. They're just like, "You guys are assholes. We're done." Which was sad because we weren't assholes. Just little shits were assholes. And the parents were probably like, "They're animals. It doesn't matter if my kids, beat the shit out of them or anything." It's like,
so again, Yoshi, those are legitimate stories.
your face.
My face is amazing, and I could have a modeling career
I'm sure there's a legitimate story behind
if there
it,
wasn't
but
this beard.
it's a
If
long
I
and
shaved this
terrifying-
beard, I would lose all of my power,
Ooh.
but I could be a model.
Ooh. Pop.
And now you're drowning.
Ah! Ah!
I like how I actually made a pretty decent joke, and you ignored it.
Well, that's what happens in the damn Finding Nemo and shit. They can't breathe above water, so they do.
I was talking about the modeling thing. So there's a running joke for me and Zen.
I
for,
thought the
like,
joke
last-
was that you wanted to be a model.
I was a model at one
That you
point,
think
Yoshi.
you're going to be a model.
I was a model at one point, Yoshi.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, so shush. Zen's made this joke for about 4 years now that all of my power resides in my beard, and if I shaved it off, it's kind of like the entire, what's his name?
Fascinating.
The dude who, like...
Samson?
Thank you, Samson. So, like, my beard is Samson kind of incident, so if I shaved my beard, I would, like, be...
Powerless.
Frail and powerless and not very good at games or drinking.
Hello, friend. What are you? A new species, a blue spotted ray.
The fact that you knew that...
I know my shit.
Get Jojo. Jotaro. Actually, you do have the right attitude to be Jotaro.
This is way bigger than I remember it being. It's kind of cool.
There you
Although
go.
I think the most people who drown end up, it's because of caves they can't find their way back.
Yoshi, I think you should cosplay Jotaro Kujo now.
I think I should be a bisexual parrotfish. What's in here?
At Metacon?
What's in this one? The Great Column. Okay. Anything fun in here?
If that was not underwater, I'd climb it.
Well, you can still climb it. Just be kind of awkward in flippers. Oh, another fucking monkfish. You terrifying motherfucker. Take this.
And then he
It's
starts
innocent.
following you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's not something I want to do. Here. Get fed. And then leave me the fuck alone. Preferably go die or
I like
something.
how you fed his antennae.
It just throws it where... Oh, yeah, that's what he wanted.
So now he's gonna follow you.
No, but you hear that sparkly noise? Means you discovered a new fact. There are 3 total fact pages about each critter. And if you hear the sparkle, that means you got the next one. Usually it requires like a new, unique interaction with them.
Yeah.
And you can't discover multiple facts on the same dive, so you'd have to encounter the creature multiple times. Which sucks, because I think there are a few in here you only ever encounter.
Wait, was that fish's name John Dory?
Yep.
That's actually the name of the fish.
Hmm?
It sounds like
They're cave fishes.
well, it
Okay.
sounds like you live in Manchester and you're going down the street to visit your neighbor John Dory, who has fascinating stories about the coal mines up north.
Apparently he does. Right, there's the sea breams. And
Like-
here I am getting lost in the cave and gonna kill myself. Okay, so now...
At least you have a map.
Yeah, I have a magical map that automatically knows what the cave's topography is. Okay. Oh, wow, this is big. Well, it's gonna be a long stream then.
Fair enough. Well, if it's gonna be a long stream, I'm going to
Go get another drink?
yeah.
Well, it should be in probably like at least 5-10 more minutes while I explore the rest of this cave.
Well, Yoshi, let's do another small story.
I'm not that interesting.
You've already had a couple of good stories. You have to have at least another good...
Well, yeah, spend them all in one place, why don't I?
Well, you never threw them anywhere else.
Yeah, but then I won't have any left.
Then you have to make some.
That requires doing things. This cave is weird. The way it's arranged, it feels like it's some creature's gastrointestinal tract. Ooh, new room! A labyrinth, eh? If you say so. Ooh, there's a deeper part. I am such a fucking nerd. Who finds underwater caves interesting? Not normal people, but I do. Yeah, this doesn't help with the whole fucking teeth everywhere. Any new critters? Or story pieces hidden in the floor? Where'd my dumb dolphin go? The only thing that doesn't respond to my whistle is a damn dolphin, so I might as well not bother. Probably got lost and is like tormenting the fish 4 rooms back. But I completely forgot about this location too. Oh yeah, this is the labyrinth or something. The stalactite labyrinth. It introduced it with the cutscene, so there's another big ass grouper.
So the map here is not exactly useful.
Well, there's actually none. See that?
Oh.
It doesn't show on the map, but I'm going in.
So what happens if you run out of oxygen? Says,
You die.
Actually die?
Honestly, I have never done it. I assume it just throws you back in the boat and tells you how fucking stupid you are. So, this game is so easy. The grouper?
Oh, is it grouper?
Oh no, that's a John Dory hun.
Oh. I'm not a biologist. I don't know shit
Yeah,
about
but you
fish.
saw one just a second ago.
I don't know the inner work. I'm not a fishologist. I do not know the inner workings of fish. You know, you can thank Lamb of God for that. I'm never gonna get done using that one.
Bastards. Wait, is this the same side I came in on? No, it's not. Okay.
So, okay.
There are 2 passageways out. One is long and wide. This was a dead end. I ain't gonna go to the dead end one.
Okay, so I guess maybe I'll tell that story.
Explore all the branches.
While you're doing this.
While I'm nerding out.
A while back, Lamb of God came to town, and me and, at the time, all my friends went to go get their autographs, except for our friend Willie, who couldn't go. Now, for those of you who are actually metal fans, know that Willie is the name of one of the band members. So, Hondro, my tattoo artist, decided, he's like, hey, our friend Willie can't show up. Can you get a napkin? Or can you sign this napkin for him? Like, and they actually did it. And then, I think it was Campbell, the bassist, quite literally signed, Willie sucks. And the next person in line was Willie. And Willie just looked at it and, like, literally, legitimately frowned and just kind of scribbled on it. So, our Willie ended up with that napkin.
I'm sure he treasured it.
My favorite is, another thing. I was actually in jail before that. Stupid stuff, not like anything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You were a wild and crazy kid.
Fighting. And they're like, yeah, it's a good thing you made it here. I'm like, yeah, I almost did, and I was in jail. It was actually the same week Brutal Legend came out, too.
You are a strange person.
I have done a lot of weird things in my life.
And here I am boring, and I think the worst thing I ever had is a speeding ticket.
Oh, that was a bullshit speeding ticket from what you told me.
No, I was speeding, but...
Oh, so you were an irresponsible teenager. I see how it is.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
I was trying to get Raya home, but I don't remember why.
She just didn't want to exist in the real world anymore?
Oh.
Suddenly mermaids.
Hello,
Something-
bisexual ferretfish. I'm going to petition the Biological Society or whatever to change the name to bisexual parrotfish.
Do it. Write the letter. We'll fucking record you mailing it off, and then we'll record the response.
Your request has been denied because you're fucking stupid.
You know what? Honestly, if they said that, I would frame that shit. It would be in our studio from now on.
Well, they'd have to use scholarly diction, but that's essentially what they'd say.
So we'd have to have you translate it.
No, you could probably understand what they say.
No,
they'd be saying "fuck off" in a much nicer way.
What I would say is we would have you translate it 3 ways. You would read it verbatim, translate it in the lamest terms, and then I would go probably go so far as to say...
Oh?
Actually, no, we get Sprouts for eating Thug Gangster.
I did not know about that one.
That was a flathead fish.
I don't know what it is.
Is it a screwdriver?
Here, let me annoy it with a whistle. Come here! I think my dolphin must have found me because it heard it squealing. Okay, usually these dead ends have some presence in them, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Is it following me? It seems interested.
God, tomorrow's gonna be a long day at work.
That sounds like it's a story.
Well, I usually split up the tips at work for everybody, and there were 9 of us working, so I split into 9 piles for tips, me and the 8 other employees. I get home, I'm sitting here for a little while, and one of them was just like, "Hey, my shift's over. I didn't get my tips." I'm like, "I sat them on the expo table." It was, and I named off who I sat where, and he's just like, "Yeah, I didn't get my tips." I'm just like, I didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure someone stole his tips.
Ah!
Majestic sea cow.
Ah! I want to cuddle it.
Manatees?
They're so gentle and happy.
Are they actually gentle?
Yeah.
All I know is in Florida they had issues where manatees
people kept running them over. Yeah. They're slow. They're friendly, as far as I know, and they don't hurt nobody.
I don't know what this thing is, and I just petted its ass.
It's a manatee.
Well, no.
It's a fucking manatee.
It's all question marks, is what my joke was.
Hello. Do you want to be friends? I'll play my whistle for you.
He just turns around and is like...
What the fuck you say, you mate? Like, what'd you just say, mate? The fuck?
Biatch!
Bitch, I will find you.
Goose, you are all fuck... Okay, so Yoshi for the last, week has been combing Goose.
I tried on Puma, too, but she's less tolerant to
the Puma's not awesome about it. But Goose somehow looks, thinner now, and Goose is already a small cat.
Well, you should see the garbage can. There's an entire cat's worth in that garbage can.
I will take a picture and post it on Twitter.
I just punted the poor thing.
Why are there bubbles?
I assume there's some sort of air current. Let's find out. There's probably a waterfall? Yeah.
Oh, there is. Huh. Pretty sure that's not the sound it would make underwater, but that's only from when I have my head
underwater. You hear the roaring falls still.
It's only when I have my head underwater and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs while the tub's running.
Alright, this is just about done. We're on the last room now. What's in this one? Oh, another lost dolphin. That's a pilot whale, isn't it?
Pilot whale?
False killer whale? Something like that. But here's the white room they were talking about, so...
And then suddenly you get stabbed through the chest with the trident.
Fucking king... What a douche nozzle. Racist piece of shit.
Yeah, I killed a guy with a trident. Yeah, Brick, made me to talk to you about that. You might want to lay low for a while.
Here, have some food, too. Even though I don't want to deal with you. Is there anything new in here?
Wait, so pilot fish are fake killer whales?
A pilot whale, dear, not a pilot fish.
Oh, I heard pilot fish for some...
You heard pilot, and your brain...
What the hell? Okay, so is a pilot fish a real thing?
Yeah. Pilot fish, I think, are like... they aren't remors, but they're like remors in that they follow bigger ones around and will scavenge what they get. I think is a pilot fish. So you usually see them around larger, like sharks or rays or stuff. And
what's that opening to the... up?
I'm working on it. The controls are kind of limited in this tight environment. When you run into something, it just slowly turns you around. It's like, you should go that way. What if I don't wanna? Somebody like that.
The little guy.
The little guy like that. Somebody likes... Yeah, I can't get to this. Hello! Yep. That's the partner I usually use, so...
Well, I'm naming this one.
Okay. Here. Well, at least responded. What's here? Probably another story piece.
That's a ball.
Iron Pearl of Manalloy. Huh. And the bisexual parrotfish look like koi when they're babies. Here, have some food. And I'll annoy you with my whistle, too. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, actually, I did.
I did indeed. Now let me see if I can make friends with the whale. No, not you. I want the whale. Come here. I dropped you food and you were ungrateful. Here. 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 Here you go. There. It's
Big-ass
beautiful.
fat-
It actually looks more like a chair. You know what? That's not a dick. How dare you suggest my stream isn't user-friendly? It's for families, you know. Those are fucking cherries. There you go. Oh, well, I just did it. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Dude. Do you not want to be my friend? That makes me sad.
Have you petted him enough?
I guess I can molest him some more. Drop food. Grab. Where's my cursor? Oh, I can't have a cursor while I do that. Oi! Oi! La 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 la. My hand's gonna fall off. Come on, come on!
Well, at least the good news is if we play No More Heroes, Yoshi, you'll be perfectly set to charge the beam katana.
Yeah, I've been doing this masturbatory motion for quite a bit, if you haven't been paying attention.
Which means when we get to the No More Heroes streams eventually, before No More Heroes 3 comes out, which
Yoshi will masturbate.
Yoshi will be playing.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, you've already just said you're really good at masturbating the beam katana.
No, I just told you my hand's getting tired from doing it. Alright, if you're not going to be my friend, you can just stay here and die. I don't care. Bye.
Whistle one more time. Whistle one more time.
But I'm not working. Goodbye, you little shit.
Bitch.
I know there's a way. I must just... Or maybe it's because I got my dolphin with me. I can't have a friend. I wonder if that's it. Oh well. Whatever. I might have to come back and get it after. Off stream.
So, hun, that just a couple more minutes turned to a half hour.
I'm a nerd. I enjoy stupid things.
We are all nerds here, hun.
I found an iron pearl, which is probably a cannonball.
Iron pearl.
That's what they call it, the iron pearl of Manalloy. And now she's gonna come yell at me and steal it from me. Fuck you, bitch. Alright, and I can go night diving now. Okay, I've got that. And I got a damn pearl.
Wow. Jesus.
Oh, I forgot to go back and get the pink one too.
And now you're Indiana Jones underwater.
Oopart. Oopart. Oompa loompa.
Doopity doo.
Let's put it in a safe place under a shitty little boat.
Salt is coming for you.
I have a shitload of mail.
Parents have lawyers too. Oompa loompa.
It's Veruca, not Veronica.
Whatever. I don't care enough to actually do it correctly right now. Buoyancy.
Buoyancy compensator, BCD.
Wait, so your buoyancy is different at night?
No, it attaches to my buoyancy compensator. A flashlight is all I needed to go night diving. I couldn't until this point because I wasn't far enough in the story. Oh, hello, comrade.
Birds like, sup?
Here, I'll feed you. I can't feed you. Get off my boat.
Get out of here.
Get out of here! Okay, I'll go read my mail and then get the hell out.
Hey DJ, can you give me a beat to beat my bird to?
Oh, there it goes. Apparently my message took. It's like,
Hey,
well, fuck this joint. Holy shit! Yeah.
Keep up the good fight.
I've done this all in like a
Wow.
week too. Green things.
Okay, so we...
Am I supposed to like green? The critter likes green, maybe?
draw penises?
Draw green penises till it falls in? A ghost ship. Okay, so there's a ghost ship now in the
Okay, so I guess we'll have to check that out next stream.
mullet aficionado. I got a new hairpiece.
You have a mullet now? Please put on the mullet. Can you have a mullet? Is that what it is?
Oh, that is a turtle. Okay, so I'll have to go visit the turtle next time too. I'll try it out. Oh, whoops. She's gonna yell at me. Oh no, she's not. Okay.
Oh, please tell me we can have a mullet. We have to have a mullet for the rest of this game if you can have a mullet.
This is the stoic blonde hair that came with it.
Okay.
So I guess it was the guy I get a mullet.
Right. Really?
So yeah, that's what I got.
That's a letdown.
I'll wear it, but it's nothing special.
I was all for the mullet.
Okay, I would go night dive, but we'll wait till next time.
Alright, so...
Let me go save.
And why don't you do the outro while I head over
No.
and stop the stream? Say something encouraging since you don't want to do the
Well,
stream.
just thanks everybody for coming out and dealing with our antics in my nerdy cave spelunking underwater.
And story time.
Well, story time's the best part.
Yeah, no. We gotta do more story times, Yoshi.
I don't have any story. F you.
We'll work on
F
it.
you. F you.
Have a good night, folks.
What's in this?
A ball.
Oh. I'm missing one mirror piece. Got a pirate compass. A storyboard. 2 pieces of pottery.
Alright.
Oh, there are multiple pages of this shit.
Jesus.
4 pages.
Well,
I don't even have one. Fuck me.
see you next time, folks.
Fuck me.